Hey, this is Jet Black, and you're listening to Three Black Geeks.
Perfect.
The animated movie.
The animated movie was what we called every animated, like any animated film back in the 90s. It was always insert title, the animated movie.
But guys, but gentlemen.
Excuse me. Where's Street Fighter, the animated, the movie? Where's the first one?
He's got one there. Where's the first Street Fighter movie?
Oh,
shit, you're right. No,
not
V.
Really.
Remember, V timeline wise is before this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's also not canon.
Chill. That's all about this. That's all. Thank you, Eris.
That shit ain't even canon.
Chill.
And on top of that,
chill.
no, hold on, wait. And on top of that, when you get to the final episodes, episode 28 and 27 and 28, the fact that Ryu and Ken, as teenagers, did the double team, double Shinku Hadouken on Bison, and the fact they go back and do it again as adults.
It's called Flash Logic. Flashpoint, nigga. They fucking Hadouken Bison.
No, who's the speedster?
It ain't Flashpoint.
Who's the speedster in the Street Fighter universe that make that happen?
Exactly.
So who's the one that could warp? Oh my God, Gil.
No, the Illuminati had nothing to do with it. Plus, that'd be years and years down the road.
But see, that's how time and space move. Time and space don't move by your fucking rules, my nigga.
And then on top of that, them niggas didn't even exist when the series came
Time
out.
out for a second. Sure. Jumping ahead, we'll get back to Street Fighter 2, but like I find it funny that us as black people, we make fun of the Illuminati, and then Capcom was like, you know what? Let's make them a real thing for a villain organization.
I like how whoever that crazy motherfucker back in the 1960s was like, no, what was cool back then? The Illuminati. Let's be spooky with that shit. And people just took it.
Put them in cloaks and have them worship a guy
They're
that
part
has
of a
half
cabal.
red, half blue.
Here's the funny thing.
Done.
I was saying, hold on, the Illuminati shit, that's the ultimate, that's bullshit, but I believe it.
Yeah,
it is, because when you really get down to it,
Man who runs around in a banana hammock.
Stonecutters.
See, I can believe the Stonecutters.
I'm just saying, it's one man, half blue, half red, rocking a banana hammock, controls everything.
If it ain't Christian Bale in live action,
if you really look at the world, doesn't that make sense though?
Yes, it does.
Everything is controlled by Hammock Man. Doesn't that seem logical to you?
All I'm saying is
that's a giant 7-foot Greekish man.
All I'm saying is, if Christian Bale ain't putting on Wake B. Gill in live action Street Fighter, I don't know what to tell you, man. He's the only Christian Bale's the only person I believe.
First of all, they're gonna have to pull that bullshit that they pulled for Ant-Man Quantumanium and just CGI. He's like several feet taller than he originally is.
No.
Like,
here's the
it has
thing.
to be, and it has to be the worst VFX ever.
And real talk, as awesome as I think Christian Bale is, I think his package is probably not impressive. So they're gonna have to add. They're gonna have to put a pound in there.
Hey, we saw American Psycho. He was packing pretty decent. You know?
I don't know, man. I think that a movie like that, you jerk off before you get on screen. All right, ready.
I already have Vietnam flashbacks of seeing a butt-naked Christian Bale running down in a hotel hallway with a chainsaw.
Hey,
that's the line for me.
You know what the line is for me? Don't stare at the ass, eat it. That's the line.
Technically, no. No, D. First of all, you know damn well that is my line. That is clearly something I would say.
Oh God.
I mean, come on. How long have we all known each other? You know, I would be the one to say that.
But I have to say this for Street Fighter 2. I'm just gonna say when I heard KF FDM's song Ultra.
KMFDM, sir.
Fire. That's all I'm saying. That song.
This soundtrack really only had 4 good songs.
Alice in Chains, Korn.
No.
KMFDM.
Hold on. First of all, like we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Number 1, welcome back, y'all. Number 2, Prime, you're back with us again. Everybody say what's up to Prime Gundam.
Guten Tag, my bitches, and konnichiwa, y'all. What's good, my dudes?
Back to back. He was just on Morphomedicast. Now he's on this.
And it's perfect timing too, because I was able to watch this in my home theater, so we're all good.
And finally, while we're at it, everybody that's watching this live, hit that damn like button, please. Thank you.
I mean, there's 3 different soundtracks to this movie, right? If you were like us, Manga Entertainment, pretty much did the distribution for this in America only. And when we got the English version of this, and again, if you have this Discotheque, go buy it.
I got that same one.
Go buy it.
Please go pick that up before it goes out of print.
You get 3 different soundtracks. One of them in the English soundtrack that we got in America, if you watch it on Showtime or whatever, it was pretty much just grunge music for that era of the 90s, essentially.
Sony Music had a hand in this movie.
Sony had had both feet in this movie. And think about it, when you got Sony, which a lot of people who got the magenta box, the VHS version of this, as opposed to the yellow one. Yellow box was basically the cut version. Magenta box was the uncut version.
The box he's talking about is a VHS tape.
Yes, I'm referring to the VHS tape. So
that's a VHS.
In any case.
Tape.
So in any case,
that's a tape we're talking about.
Like so,
I know that kind of went over like 4 of y'all heads.
No, D, don't bother explaining it. Fuck them. Anyway,
wow.
between the two tapes, we refer to.
I love it.
We refer to the magenta box as the Sony version.
Ah, yes.
The Sony mature version, the quote-unquote unrated version.
Because of titties.
Yes.
You know what, guys?
Shower titties. 1994 shower titties.
Eris, quick stop. I have to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
Was I the only one back then, because I still believe all the dangerous things they said about him, about anime, that I really thought I was going to buy one of the mature tapes to see hentai? Did anybody else have that same idea with some of these movies? Like, you know what I mean?
That
was
wasn't
Street Fighter.
Hold on. I got a perfect response to this. Because at the time of this movie's release, when this came out, the only thing that we were barely warned about was epileptic seizures.
This is pre-Pokemon too.
Hentai wasn't even on anybody's radar yet.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, because you already know the Black Passes would have been number 1 Thurman Day. Easily.
But
Venus 5 did not become a thing in America until around 2000. Okay.
Yeah.
But Eric,
the Dragon Moon, 7 Sailor Balls. That shit was a gleam in our eyes.
Sailor Moon 7. I wasn't gonna go for the obvious. Like Prime, I wasn't gonna go for the obvious and mention that one or mention La Blue Girl or anything like that. That's why I said Venus 5.
We were really just grasping for straws for adult rated content.
Now hold up, Eric. Now we heard stories about this though. We say all that. There are real stories about guys that worked at video stores where they get your moms come up like my child saw this filth, and the movie was not Demon City Shinjuku, the other one,
Wicked City.
Not Wicked City, no,
Blue Goku Midnight Eye.
Freaking no, it wasn't Goku.
You know what I'm talking about? No, not Demon City Shinjuku. God damn it! It was on the top of my tongue.
Ninja Scroll. What Ninja Scroll?
All right, you remember the jump where the dude turned into a demon? Where
Demon Lord Dante?
No. Not Roots.
No,
Devil Man.
Fucking talking about.
Devil Man?
No.
Roots
Doji.
I know what you're talking about.
You said guys turns.
I mean, you said guy like turns into demon.
That's very broad.
That's broad as shit. That's like saying you're looking for a black man between the height of 5'2" and 6'8".
That's what I'm laughing.
Could be red, could be gray. Did he have wings? Might have a tail.
Okay.
One horn too.
I need more information.
That's why I said Demon Lord Dante. Oh, that's not it.
Okay.
Devil Man. Like
it was actually.
I was about to say LeBlue Girl, but it's not LeBlue Girl.
It was actually a hentai.
Okay, it was a hentai then.
But hold on, but they cut it down to like a hour and a half movie where it was one of the movies that nobody watches the way it starts with a U.
So that's y'all three, not me. So
fuck, it's not hentai. Because Chris, when I say the name, you can be like, oh shit, I seen that. Oh, fuck it. So anyway, but that was still during that time where everybody will see some of these violent movies and they just freak the fuck out. Yeah?
Overlord, Legend of the Overfiend.
Yeah. Legend of the goddamn Overfiend. Thank you.
Hey, because I said Urotsuki Doji. That's what it is.
Eris.
Take your weeb ass out of here, sir.
Listen, sorry if I learned how to spell a fucking first title.
My bad. You were in Japan.
I'm sorry. No,
motherfucker.
Eris, calm down. I got Christopher for you. Hey, Christopher, you were the first one started yelling out anime. So don't start this whole little weeb. Don't do that. All right.
Hey, we can do that. Us as weebs can do that to each other.
Hey, nigga, all of us smell like corn chips and Yu-Gi-Oh cards in this.
Time out. No. Time out. Time out. All four of us take showers and put on deodorant, and we smell like lavender and others. No, corn. Get the hell out.
I like how this nigga just went straight for.
He went straight for the black people flavor.
Cocoa butter and lavender. What are we talking about here?
Like, yo,
I know nothing.
You mean almond oil and a beard grease, sir? How dare you?
I'm sorry, dude. You mean shea butter? Look,
with the hint. Thank you, D. You already said it. Shea butter.
No. You're like, you mean shea butter? Hey, D. What else is in it? Cocoa butter. But shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, man.
I don't know. What would sensu beans smell like? If we want to be really honest,
lima beans. What the fuck you acting like? Like listen to the beans, nigga. You ever smell a bean? You ever smell a bean? It smells like a bean, nigga. Like, what do you want it to smell like?
I'm about to be real racist and say pinto beans.
I was going to say pinto beans actually, but
depends if it's a New Year's Day. Then it makes sense.
Can you imagine? Fucking Corin accidentally spills some fucking sensu beans and some pinto beans, and somebody that got like fucking AIDS just eats it, and they're like, "Oh shit, no AIDS! Damn, that's crazy."
I'm gonna say Piccolo rolls up with a slice of cornbread. Like, oh, is it that time? Is it time?
Guess it is.
That time right now. Hey Corey, what you put it at? All right, I got a pocket black-eyed peas because you know it's New Year's Eve.
Yajirobe's fat ass.
I got some chili over there. It's Yajirobe's chili. Y'all gonna he make that shit. Come on, it ain't that good.
It's too damn spicy.
But, look, make him feel better because I didn't talk to him, and now he think I don't like him. So try to make him feel better, y'all.
Nah, but going back to Street Fighter 2 though, the soundtrack was dope. All three soundtracks, it's I like them in their own unique way. Most people like the Japanese soundtrack and stuff because it has a very kind of
some assholes. I like the good old American localized
grunge.
I mean, first of all, the American soundtrack for this movie, it fits the time when this thing was released.
Yes,
now, when I look at the when I look at the Japanese version, like I actually sat and listened to it. Oh, it fits. Like it definitely fits because it's more like mood music. Like it's tone setting music.
Is this on vinyl? I would love to buy this on vinyl.
It's probably super rare.
Damn it. Because I mean, you're right. Because it is very lo-fi background kind of music, and it's chill. You know, it's like
think about it. We're gonna bury the lead real quick. The fight between Chun-Li and Vega. Go back and watch that fight.
When she's putting the thing in the bun.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about the whole fight.
That fight is
the music.
Yeah,
like the music that plays on the Japanese version, night and day different from KMFDM, just blaring
180. Like I think KMFDM's music for that scene works for the chaotic nature of Chun-Li fighting.
It works absolutely, but the Japanese version, it's like a completely different feeling. In fact, the part where the tides turn in Chun-Li's favor, like the music gets all uplifting and it's like on her side and shit.
It does sound like any minute somebody's on the background. Like start singing.
Actually, it reminded me of Super Sentai when they do the hero music when they're rising up and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's really what I was going to say. It fits. Nah. I do not need you,
baby. Just
put me inside you.
Anybody,
you sit down and listen to the lyrics of Ultra. It's like
no, for real.
Crazy.
It's easy. It's nothing bad. Peel back my eyes. He's basically just saying I don't need you anymore, and it was about fucking. Look, the point is,
did anybody here besides myself try to track down all of the songs and put it on a playlist?
I had this weed named Adesu that did it for me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Besides me, because besides me, did anybody else try to get the American soundtrack?
Let me be real with you, Harris. We all that done weed things. That was one of yours. I
think one of the things that
hey, look, nigga, hold on.
You.
No. This is me holding my trophy for believing it.
I think the problem with trying to do it though is the fact that unfortunately, and this is the whole thing with like digital music, is that Spotify doesn't have like all the music that you're looking for, and it sucks. Because me and the guys talked about this offline when it comes to certain remixes of songs that we love, and it's not on Spotify, and you're like, damn, now I gotta go to YouTube to find it.
Yo, you want to know something funny? It was weird. It was really weird how people try to back channel De La Soul songs on Spotify. But what was real funny to me was Auntie Anita told us not to play any of her digital shit. In mass, everybody said, "We believe you, Auntie," and we did not listen. We did what she said. She got her rights back. I'm like, cool. And we was trying, hey, D, what's the name of that Anita song? Man, that's what? Caught Up in the Rapture is the only Anita song on. What the fuck? What did she do with her? She like took off all her albums. I'm like, yo, what happened?
All I'm saying is Smoking Suckers with Logic. I didn't know that was the real name of a band.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know. That sounds, I'm pretty sure they're white guys too, because you're
referring. No. You're referring to DJ's theme song in the movie, correct?
Yes.
Smoke a sucker with Logic.
Shadowloo's looking for me. Wahoo! Like, all right.
They are some badass motherfuckers.
It's like, time out. This is DJ Jamaican. This is Kofi Kingston. Like, hey, Kofi, I'm DJ Jamaican.
Hey yo,
I'm just listening. Hey. No, I'm sorry, guys. We were listening to the sounds of a very young Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop.
I love that Bo Billingsley told us.
Oh, otherworld Jet Black.
I love how Bo Billingsley told us that he was a dude
just
that
happens to be a Jamaican kickboxer.
He was just with the by way of Jamaican by way of St. Louis sounding.
I know, right?
Anyway,
we love you, Bo.
But I like how he told us how with the shits he was like. Remember how he told us he's like, "You want you to do this? Like I do anything for my tribe." He's like he was down with the shit.
It really is the most Sega CD. It's like Sega just came in and was like, "Hey guys, we need a rap song for this song for this Sega CD game."
It really is. I wanted to touch on something else, like jumping off right out there, since we mentioned both the different versions that came out during the time of VHS and DVD. The DVD was that one moment where we all thought, okay, this is like the ultimate uncut, unrated, blah, blah, blah. They had that shit plastered all over the cover, and it wasn't exactly
one of the early signs outside
it was a red
of the
cover, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was red.
One of the early signs outside of the God, Eris, you're 18. That's a lot of kung fu flicks that I knew of Eris. A bit being a nerd. This was the second one. Why you got that version, D? Why? It doesn't even have the real complete version on there.
I was so
angry. Hold on. My head. But
I know.
But
I want people to understand.
And I said it to you, D. All lies.
No, this is what actually Eris is lying to all of you. This is what Eris said. Where the T's at, D? You know they exist. You see them on the internet, but they fake. They're not fake. They exist.
You didn't start it off with, I'm 18-year-old Eris, and where are the titties?
No.
And Manga Entertainment had the nerve to put this out here.
They were still open in 2003. Like, who is that? Who is that? Yes, young black man. Where are they? What are you talking about? Where are her breasts? We can't give you the breasts. Yes, you can. I can't give you the. Why not, you stupid bastard?
Actually, hold on.
That was theirs.
No. Choking out the guy at Suncoast.
No.
Got him jacked up. Tell me where they are.
No, hold on. I like how we downgraded from Manga Entertainment. Like, no, D. Actually, that nigga was in front of a Sam Goody choking out.
but listen.
Night Mansion making $7.50 an hour. That's fucked up, bro.
Listen.
Listen.
Hold on. Listen. First of all, it wasn't a Suncoast. It was actually an FYE. Second of all, because I knew this was Manga Entertainment, I just went to the salesperson and I said, "Listen, I understand you guys have connections with Manga Entertainment. I would like for you to give me the names. I need the names of everybody that was involved with this."
Hold on, Eris, and note, for some of you who want to know, part of Manga Entertainment is actually in the UK. Just so happens the president at the time, I can't give you any names. Listen to the foreigner. 3 Black Geeks in there.
There you go.
I can't give you the names. This well-grown white man.
Swear to me.
Standing there
Like I said, Eric,
with the pad in his hand going, and the same list better match what your homeboy in the back said. Is all I'm saying.
No.
Imagine it. Imagine you have a box set of Bubblegum Crisis in your hand.
It's like Joel from Last of Us. Hey, it better match what your guy said behind you. If it doesn't, we're capping you right now.
We having problems. I'm sorry. You having problems.
Yo.
All I want is the names.
Eris recruited.
I just want the names.
Chris,
it's too fucking hot today. Just give me the goddamn names.
Eris, hey Chris, imagine if you will. Imagine if you will. I don't know why, because we done told Eris to stop. We had an East Star Land. These motherfuckers are tied up. He got Lucille out. I know one of you know where the uncut version of this movie's at. Look, and of course, the brave white girl. Is it just to see Brett? See, she died.
As an example.
Look.
Don't let her sacrifice be in vain now.
I'm just saying that.
Listen.
Also,
I didn't want to do this shit.
And I think y'all niggas need to understand. Don't you interrupt the motherfucking black man with a bat in his hand. I'm gonna talk a little where Chunky's breasts is at. Where he at?
Oh, he really is, yo.
Eris had me do that. We over at the Wilson Bridge.
I had my tall ass hanging somebody off the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, talking about where the fucking uncut version of Street Fighter 2 is.
Chris, imagine.
Flash forward 20 years later, and this is how the Free the Nipple movement started.
Hey, Eris, think about it.
How it really started. And you know the fucked up thing, Prime? I still never got my credit for it.
Eris, how you like it?
America.
2000. Look, it's 2003. It's 2003. Nigga hanging off the Wilson Bridge with one leg by Chris. Eris showing up wearing a bucket hat, wearing a Rockefeller bucket hat, eating motherfucking, I need something from 2000. Handicap hot fries. Oh, Bill, look at you now. Where's my uncut movie? I can't hear you. No. I want my uncut movie. I really can't hear you.
Eris, my arm.
Stop it. I would go full trade.
It's like Mr.
The year
Billy.
2003.
I drive my fucking Neon into a motherfucking Sam Goody for Eris. Ah, for Lord.
Hey.
Hold on. Best part, Eris. I sideswiped the motherfucking Suncoast and hit a motherfucking Eddie Ed's press.
Oh, the eye.
Hell no. Not the Orange Julius.
Yeah, thank you. Not the Orange Julius.
The last Orange Julius in the DMV.
Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Me pulling my.
Where's the boobs at, bro?
Me pulling my best lady Un. Oh, thank you for that answer. Your service is no longer required. What? Oh! Shoot him in the air like Chris. That was kind of unnecessary. You didn't have to shoot him.
Chris, how are you shooting them? We're going 500 miles an hour. How are you able to hit like dead on, hit him in the head?
Don't matter. Don't matter.
No scope, tool assisted speed run. All right. So.
Tool assisted.
Anyways,
aimbot.
One thing I like about this movie though is how it starts off like Super Turbo, where we see. I remember watching it the first time. I didn't pick up on that was Sagat versus Ryu until I watched it the second time. Right?
Yeah, I shit jokes. I think that fight's supposed to be from the first tournament.
Yeah, it's from the first tournament. And what I liked about it is like it really showed like again, it's dark. Now, watching it on Blu-ray, I will say this. I like how they lightened up that fight a little bit to where you can actually see what the fuck is going on. Because I remember the VHS shit, you could not see nothing.
Well, they first started
the tracking, it does nothing.
It does nothing.
They first started doing it with the DVD. That time when the DVD first came out, I was like, "Ooh, okay, I can actually see stuff."
I know because when I was a kid, I turned the contrast up like a motherfucker.
Oh, my TV on Showtime when that shit was playing, I'm like, I can't see shit. Like, no.
Now the only thing you can see was Sagat's one glowing eye.
Which side note, this pissed off my dad because he'll come downstairs and go on TV like, who the hell turned on the brightness on this damn TV? And he's got to reset.
Hey, 90s anime. Thank you for getting me yelled at as a child. Do you know how confusing that is for a black man to walk into his room going, who the fuck changed? It's
my
devastating.
settings.
I got 3 kids, man. When one of them niggas mess with that shit, I go, I'm gonna have to beat their ass. Like I know I can easily go doop, but the principle is what I'm talking about.
My folks got on me for the closed captioning on TVs. They were like, who put closed captioning on a TV? I'm like, I can't. I just want to see what they're saying.
But I want but guys, I want to ask you guys something. Have you guys noticed that this movie had probably the biggest impact on the franchise as a whole? Because so much stuff came from this movie that got incorporated into the games. It brought and the first game to really take advantage of it, I'm talking about full advantage, Street Fighter Alpha 2 actually.
Actually, no, because you remember in Alpha, you could do the dynamic fight with Ryu and Ken.
Wasn't this movie the reason the Alpha series exists at all?
Yeah.
Well, see, the Alpha series,
in a way, yeah.
The Alpha series was already in the planning stages.
It's a production, right?
It came out. Yeah, it was.
That's what I was going to say, Eris. You can tell this was during the time with Street Fighter, much like the X series of Mega Man, where you can see the timeline. It's like y'all sat down about this. Now it is not as long-winded and very actually nicely complex as the Mega Man series, but Street Fighter, you can tell in the first 10 years of Street Fighter, they gave off full shit. You can tell that everything had a purpose. Eris, you know when I knew everything didn't have a purpose? When Street Fighter Alpha Generations came, that's when I knew. Street Fighter just put out.
No, you mean the Alpha movie?
The Alpha movie. I'm sorry, Generations. The movie, because that's what I knew.
Is shit too, but
that's what I knew. Capcom was fully.
We don't care.
They're going to buy it.
It has Street Fighter. Look, I saw somebody say Street Fighter Alpha is a good movie, and I'm like,
now that being said,
where is he?
Who and what is he? Who and what is
Point him out.
Where is he at? I remember.
I just want to talk to him. That's all.
Can I ask me to scout the Twitter timeline for that?
Real quick though, Eris, it's kind of funny though. You see like with some of the goofy moments and some of the somebody's hand got broke moments that the animation have in this movie. When you see this compared to Alpha, you can really tell the money in Japan zapped out by the time that happened. Can't you tell that the animation at that time was like going in that really weird, nobody's double checking anything that animated?
I think
that was that ugly part of the ugly stage.
But the only thing that I can really say about Street Fighter Alpha as a movie is the animators who were animating that movie really like Chun-Li. I mean, we saw so much Chun-Li ass and camel toe. It was ridiculous.
It helped that it was it helped
ridiculous.
It helped that was like what tracksuit Chun-Li, so that was the one,
Yeah, it
I
helped.
would argue.
Come on, I would really want to meet the horny bastards that were drawing.
I want to meet the motherfucker. Just real talk. I just want to talk to you too. I understand what type of character she is. You ruined Sakura. I just want to talk. I just
talk around back.
I just want to talk to you. 2 minutes, nigga. That's all I want, bro.
This
I know. Look again. I know Sakura. She's annoying.
No.
Talk to you, nigga.
No, that movie made her annoying. No, the movie made her annoying. Now, the other thing I want to mention is, Chris, you mentioned the first fight in the movie. Ryu and Sagat, that whole grassy field. I love that this was incorporated in Alpha 2 as a special stage.
Mm-hmm. I thought Alpha had it, or they didn't.
Nope, it did not show up until Alpha 2.
Okay,
that's why I said Alpha 2 took more advantage of it, because it was also Alpha 2 and X-Men versus Street Fighter that gave us Cammy as she appears in the next scene of this movie. Yeah. The whole, coming in with the freaking with the hoodie, and yeets that shit off into the wind.
But the thing
thing became her trademark. That became a trademark look for like a hot minute.
But I love that it took till now for them to take the other thing that she did after that.
Flip over, neck snap, and freaking like body is snapped in half. They finally gave that to her in Street Fighter 6.
Hey, Capcom. I was in front of my children when that happened. I'm not going to tell you what happened to my extremities and what happened. Look, shut up. I was my kids when that happened. You can't do that. Rainbow. It was a rainbow. My sons had to see that happen. Why did you do that? I wasn't ready for that.
I really
I saw her. Eris, I swear to God. Second she got up and I was like, they did it.
Yeah, they did it.
Look, my son's like, what, Dad? I'm gonna fuck y'all up with her. Oh man, I have been good with Cammy since Street Fighter 4. Yeah, I have been on a roll with her, man.
That was, that moment of like when you see it in this movie, it's so recognizable for Chun-Li. I've always asked, like, why have they never given that to her in the game? Like, she's never had that in any of the games until Street Fighter 6.
I think it's graphics.
Yeah, I think it's interesting too.
I call bullshit because you could have gave it. Could did an alpha.
You could have did it in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah,
if you really wanted to take it there, you could have did it for Street Fighter 4.
I think it's interesting
too. But we finally got it because let's be real. Street Fighter 6 is probably the most reference-heavy, lore-happy game that we're going to be getting this summer.
Boy.
I mean, look. The thing about it is too. Before we go back to the Camry thing. I think the good thing about this movie too that I like was like the brutality of it, because look, it's one thing to play the video game and see the fucking Shoryuken shit on Sagat's chest, right? But to see that shit when he does it, and I'm like, how the fuck is Sagat's big ass still alive after that shit? He's bleeding.
He is bleeding out. My man is leaking hard.
All right, guys. We just hit 11 years old when we seen that the first time. Your reactions. Me. That's how it happened.
No.
That was me. Me.
See, that was you.
D.
No, D, that was you. Remember, we got the cut version. All we saw was Shoryuken. We just see Sagat's head lean back, hits the ground. We don't see how this.
Didn't they show like something glow?
No.
Or indicated something? They didn't show nothing. That.
No.
Right.
The cut version, you saw no indication of him getting a scar.
Except for this, Sagat afterwards.
But in all seriousness, Chris,
he really was, man. That my man was looking at Ryu. He was looking, dog. Gotta admit, when he was looking at Ryu afterwards,
all right, there the king fell down. The king fall down all the time.
But here's what got me though, right? I get
good.
I get that you want to lose, but it's just funny that his immediate reaction was not tap out. It's I want to attack this guy again. I'm like, why?
Not attack. No, Chris, not attack. I'm going to
charge.
100-meter dash at him.
Mm-hmm.
Go full sprint
as
directly at a 5'4" Japanese man charging up this ball of energy that he's about to yeet straight at your face.
And that's how we got the origin of the intro to Super Turbo.
Yes. Yes. This movie had more connection to Super Turbo than anything else, because Super Turbo was like mere months away from being released at the time.
I think it's funny. It's a 180 from the OG Street Fighter 2, where you just see, race relations happen.
I will bring it up.
We see race relations happen at the bottom of a fucking industrial thing.
No, Chris, call it what it really was. Race wars.
Race wars.
I will look, dog.
We see that happen, and the fact that people complained about it enough that Capcom went back and just muted the color out of the black guy. So then everybody complained again and said, well, "Wait a minute, where the black people at? Why we ain't where are we at?"
Hey, we gave y'all 2 niggas in the game. Shut up.
No, Capcom couldn't win for losing, and technically only gave us 1. We will not count.
I still believe to this day.
We do not count Dawson. He does not belong to us. The man has an entire country dedicated to him, and it was
go to hell, Chris, for saying 2 on that one. I'm sorry, I think
because Chris is still thinking fucking not even Super Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, where it was only freaking Boxer and Dawson. DJ didn't even exist yet.
Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to my cousin.
I was talking DJ and Balrog. I wasn't counting Dawson. That's why I was saying you.
Okay.
Oh look, Eric. Shout out to my cousin who used to. Nigga, T-Hawk ain't nah, man. See, he Native American, right? So he part black.
But he fights on behalf of Mexico.
Shout out to the Reach.
He fights on behalf of Mexico.
Look at this. Race relations. And then it changes to white on white violence.
Where's the black guy?
No, see, okay.
Black guy on the left.
No. To point something out. I love the fact that they took the time to even swap out the hair.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's dope.
That's actually dope. Like we
could have easily made him have a fucking yellow afro, bro. And they said change the hair texture.
Here's an even better suggestion. Hey, Capcom, why not just flip it, reverse it? Let it be the black guy who knocks the white guy out. Actually, you wouldn't even need to do all of this.
Gotta uphold the racism, sir. Come on now.
Or you could just have the thing float up to the top of the tower and just say Street Fighter.
There you go.
I'm just saying you could do it.
But we needed something to indicate fighting, because think about this, Chris. The very first one was a Charlie Nash punching the wall out, and it just said Street Fighter.
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
they had to keep that tradition, man.
I will say this, Harris. There is a marketing strategy that they pulled in this movie. I will give them that. This movie came out when Super came out. Super came out before this movie came out. So everybody going into this movie went, "Where's him? Where's this person? Where's that person?" That everybody did that. I will give that to Street Fighter. They was probably the only one that did. I think Fatal Fury did that, but they had a little bit more to stretch out.
But one of the overarching things about Street Fighter, though, that this movie emphasizes, and the games emphasize it too, is one, we see Cammy assassinating a prime minister, and that's Bison's MO.
Minister of Justice.
Yeah, the Minister of Justice. And one of the big things Bison's character in the games has is he ends up kind of having, was it the dolls or whatever?
The dolls, which came later in the Alpha series.
But Cammy was his original kind of experiment with the dolls before he got Jury, and was it Shuri? Was it Jury?
No. Junie and Julie.
Yeah, Junie and Julie, and then you have T-Hawk's sister. That was one of them, and then basically every ethnicity around the world was a doll, because he had a black one, and then he had a Cammy one that had a mask from.
I just remembered something else, and I think a lot of people kind of forgot about it, because it's mentioned and it's never mentioned again. Mm-hmm. I forgot which one it was between Junie and Julie. One of them is actually T-Hawk's wife.
Dear God, is that from the comic?
Yeah. which was confirmed via by Capcom.
So it must be from the Udon comic because that kind of glossed over some of the Udon stuff.
And let me go ahead and print screen that because D is totally frozen.
The look of confusion. But nah, like that whole thing with Bison is him having dolls for assassinations and stuff, and Cammy is one of them. But it's also part of Bison's overarching thing of finding the perfect warrior to kind of fill out his Shadaloo ranks and stuff.
And can we say, for the record, and Prime, you can agree with me on this, this movie is what started the whole we're searching for fighters around the world to make the ultimate weapon trope. Mm-hmm. Like it's the most back to the well thing for every anime film based on a fighting game that comes out.
We started it
live action as well.
Yeah, even live action.
Yeah, I mean, look,
they even did it. They did it for the real Street Fighter movie. The ultimate weapon is Carlos Blanca.
Who, after looking at Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream speech, decided, hey, my humanity matters.
No, it wasn't.
It
wasn't Martin Luther King. It wasn't Martin Luther King. It was the flowers and Gandhi. But keep going. Go ahead, D.
Hold up, Gandhi. You mean Dalsim, sir? What are you talking about?
No. There were clips of Gandhi.
Dalsim was in full doctor mode, and this nigga's in change in the ball.
No sense.
We'll get to that movie when we get to it. But anyway,
I need the full director's cut of that movie.
But this is how much Bison flexes his because Bison, even in the video games and any iteration, he's an asshole. I like how he tells this 7-foot nigga in his face, right behind him with all his henchmen, any guy that kicks the shit out of Sagat is a guy that I want. And I'm like, my man Sagat right behind you, dog. Like you just gonna all right, cool.
I just
real. Let's be real. Maybe he's like, hey, boss. That's respect. I mean, you trust my ability, so I don't. What?
First of all,
I just love.
No. First of all, hold on. First of all, no. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all real quick. Jumping ahead real quick. When Sagat questions, pleads, if you will, with Bison Vega that he would like another shot at Ryu. He would like another shot at Ryu. Dictator has the nerve to say, dude, you are a Shadow Law warrior. I need you to place all these commonplace thoughts aside. But come on, man, it's my fighter's pride. Like we're talking about fighter's pride and my reputation here. That is the dullest thing I ever heard in my life. Fighter's pride. The world is your arena, not the street. That's bars. Second, he's like, look, Sagat, I'm losing patience right now. My authority is absolute, and I will not tolerate questioning. Besides, I'm giving you another job. My man had to go to New York to basically kill Cammy and Claw.
Yeah, which we didn't see, unfortunately.
Yeah, we never saw that.
How you call that nigga Claw?
Just for the sake of confusion.
Look, the thing that get me though. Is that he told
real quick. When he left him alone, my man was left just staring at Bison's chair. Bison was already gone. I'm thinking to myself, you know what he just told you, right? He basically said, I brought you into my organization so that when I bring in the nigga that beats you and have him under my control, you are here as a reminder of your own failure. I want you to put that in your brain and let that roll around real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the dude that beat you and have him under my control. In fact, for added insult, I'm gonna take his best friend and do the exact same thing.
I just like how Bison saw Allen Iverson cross up Shaq and said, you know what, Shaq? Go fuck yourself. I love that.
He did.
Yeah.
I love that. He looked at the whole
even
thing
threw his own shoes at him.
No.
Man got hit in the head with them freaking pump it ups.
It's great, man. I always wanted to see what would happen if Vince McMahon actually told Brock, shut the fuck up. I always wanted to see what happened if that would look. That's how it would look. Well, and we're looking at the same situation,
No, but I like it because, like, the whole thing with after Cammy kills the Minister of Justice, you see just bodies of dudes in black suits just tackle her ass, and I'm like, damn, it took like 15 of y'all motherfuckers to put. Wow, okay, shit.
Well, yeah. Come on, man. You seen the cannon spike, nigga. Come on, man. You saw the cannon drill, nigga. Don't talk that shit.
Oh my god.
Naomi Hunter meets Meryl.
Bruh. And like right after that, that's when we get introduced to Interpol and Chun-Li, who is like the top Interpol agent that dresses like her Street Fighter character, like she's actually fighting the tournament, which I always found weird.
Come on, Chris. Are we really gonna?
I mean, maybe they got the same lax dress code as G.I. Joe, so you don't know.
Are we?
Which is weird because Udon Comics has her in uniform, so it's like.
But wait, hang on. Are we really going to question the strongest woman in the world about what she wears to work?
Fair. That is fair.
I kind of will.
I mean,
look, I understand you're willing to risk it all. I mean, look at her.
Then again, as our boy Charlie sat there and said, Gal is out of Army regs anyway, so who am I to judge? No,
hold on. Wait, Chris, you're in the Air Force. When they first meet Guile and he gets out of his F-16, is what he wearing even regulation?
Dude, the hair alone, you're out of regs. And just like a military man, my nigga is driving a fucking damn V8 engine American
Mustang. Full Mustang.
First off, hey Gal, can you actually fly the airplane, or is that just for show? Because I'm questioning.
You know, I do like how in this movie it kind of makes sense for him to have that hairstyle, but it's still kind of stupid to me.
I mean, at least Charlie's is reasonable, but it's Charlie's.
Can you really?
They just went full anime with him.
No, Charlie's was straight up physics defying.
Yeah, that hair with the curl, the S curl
No
at the end.
Man have a curl like that immaculate and pointy.
I mean, never gets out of whack, never gets frizzed. I mean, it's like perfect.
Charlie's the only one that can rock military.
Charlie outside with that one brother got jury curl. Hey brother, how you keep it not getting dry?
Dude, Charlie is the only white character, fictional and non-fictional, that can wear military glasses and it looks cool.
Oh my
Very
God,
true.
bro.
I don't know any white guy that wears military issue glasses and looks cool, because that shit does not look cool.
He's also the only one that pulls off the sickest somersault kick ever. Yeah, my man goes backwards with it.
Yeah, he does that shit backwards, and Gal does it front, essentially.
Yeah, but you know what?
And yet we find out he's the one that taught Guile everything, from the flash kick to the sonic boom.
And y'all said that, yeah, man. He got the sweetest flash kick. Yep. And Bison broke that shit.
First of all, no, D, you got that wrong. Bison didn't break that. The nigga in the freaking jet with the machine gun broke that.
Dude, my man Gal was doing the Haku fucking Sonic Boom. I'm like, yo, he already knows it's coming, dog. You didn't have to say it. Like,
we get the full camera spin. How do you yeet a sonic boom?
Easy.
No, I'm sorry. You smoke a sonic boom and you destroyed E Honda's house.
I like how he did that. Look, I like how he did that. Oh, Bison. Please. That's all he had to do.
The somersault, Bison just psycho disappears past it. Like, oh, no. Punch, nope.
Shout out to the animators who right there. Like it's so funny, man. This scene is animated so well, but at the same time, it's like 2 or 3 shots is like, yeah, they got lazy, but it's all good. It's still good. I don't know what happened to their face structure, but it's still good.
No, I know what it really was.
Now, you already know they put half the team on the shower scene, sir. They were already exhausted.
Exactly.
I agree with that one. Also, you can tell in certain shots, you're like, ooh, the anchor was out sick today.
Ooh,
also, this scene here, look, I always like a good villain shot. This is actually pretty
Chris.
That is a sick shot.
Hey, Chris, how you like Solo Sikoa, the Usos on the side over there, Paul Heyman down there, and Roman Reigns?
It really is the bloodline.
Motherfucker, I'm still recovering. How dare you? I'm still in a rebound. How dare you?
No, but think about it. That's got a trap. Sagat would be solo in this. You gotta redeem yourself, nigga.
That ref kicked you out. You gotta redeem yourself, dog.
You gotta redeem yourself before Ryu was about to win. Ryu was about to win. Tiger.
Hey, CJ. Hey, you know, just to show you how demoralized Sagat as a hired henchman really is. My man had to trade in his Muay Thai trunks for some
black pants.
For black pants. Hold up. For black pants and workman boots.
You talking about black pants? What are you talking about? Nigga, what are you talking about? Them was some Russell athletic sweatpants he was wearing.
Exactly. hey.
JC Finney had that 2-for-1.
Hey, look, dog. Hey, look, dog. I play Street Fighter 4. I got the extra DLC costume. Them sweatpants, dog. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Listen, once you saw this outfit from Sagat, you know for a fact he was not doing any more fighting for the rest of this movie after he took that L.
My motherfucker wearing joggers and Nikes. That's all he's doing.
Joggers and Nike boots.
Yo, I'm taking things out to the door. Y'all got some stuff? I mean, I'm going to the. Y'all good?
I'm going to the store.
Hey, yo, Eris, did you really tell me? Are you really trying to seriously tell me? Sagat at halftime got approached by motherfucking Bison like, "Hey man, keep your sweatpants on, bro."
Yeah.
What ain't going out there, coach?
We don't need you out there.
No, you're not.
No, you good. You good.
My man
Put
said,
the warm ups on, man. You good, bro?
My man says, sir. First of all, wipe yourself off because you're bleeding all over my battlefield. All right, your chest is done. In fact, you are done.
Also, I always appreciate.
I just want to. I want to play against LeBron. Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, that's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know that's pure delusion because right now you're being very delirious. You lost a whole lot of blood with that scar on your chest. Okay,
I mean, this is amazing.
You're bleeding out. You need
selfish right now.
You need serious medical attention.
Your boy Adon over there is on the ground laughing his ass off.
He is laughing at you.
Just saying.
He had nerve to come to me and say, "Hey, yo, I got next."
He didn't get me.
Look me in my face, in my eyes, and told me I got next.
He said, "I got next, not on Ryu, but on you."
Fuck me. I might be rude. When it was Birdie, when it was Eagle, you felt the need to act like you were the best.
You know what? This is why Dan. This is why Dan's dad got killed because Sagat needed to unleash his frustration after losing to Ryu. He just went over to some nigga that didn't know how to fight and just punched him into oblivion. I'm like, just kill this guy's dad.
Are you trying to say, Eris? Are you trying to say Ryo Sakazaki's dad don't know how to fight? Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Listen, all I am simply saying.
Shut the fuck up, both.
All I am simply saying is I am loving the Sagat slander we're throwing right now.
You know what? I feel like Sagat.
Because throughout this movie, he deserved it.
Yo, think about it, Eris.
You earned all of this smoke. All right.
Think about it. He had the vending machine. Hey, what y'all doing tonight? Oh, that's cool. All right, cool.
Hold on. I also got to point this out too. You know, every time the scientists
watching the soccer game,
every time you guys know every time the scientists look, stop it, all of you. Y'all know every time that the scientists had to talk about Ryu, he always has to show the Vietnam flashback for Sagat, which is this,
bruh. I'll be waking up in cold sweats if that's without man. Dog.
Hey, real talk. Those are some good cameras, Bison, for 1995. How did he get in?
Sir. Okay. You forgot the fact that he had that grainy 1994 VHS stuff through his robot. Exactly.
Yeah,
he had that shit. That's what he was looking through. He was looking through that. We just, as the viewer, just got the HD version of it. It's just Bison
and also Chris, I think he's gonna say, D, first off, Bison dollars. Second off,
these stats don't make any fucking sense. He's just
stats. Well, I really don't get it. I'm like, bro, the stats, everything is in the
brachioradialis. I had to look this up. These are real things, but
body parts. Here's something. Even if, all right, how are you recording muscle mass from a distance? Is actually my thing.
That doesn't make sense.
And how does muscle mass also equal fighting ability?
Well, you see, the fibers of your muscles are structured by nigga. I don't fucking know.
Second of all, these iPhone cameras got like the greatest digital zoom ever.
Oh, you
the
mean
robots?
These
The robot
engages they had from '92.
Man,
yes, the engages.
Actually,
I'm still gonna say this is iPhone because after Shadow Law was destroyed, Apple picked up that technology and patented that shit.
Actually, real talk, I would go say that. I have this feeling in 1991,
just so they could beat Microsoft to the punch.
I know, no, for real. I have a feeling in 1991, it wasn't Microsoft. In 1991, you saw a commercial doing a football game. IBM, like, we even helped Shadow Law with all of its computers.
IBM did that shit. IBM did them shits. That has, them robots, them Shadow Law robots have IBM's fingerprints all over it. But I will say this though.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What other bit? I'm sorry, gentlemen. They partnered with Canon.
Oh, you know they did. They did all the. No. Panasonic.
They get their lenses from.
No. Panasonic.
No, that's Canon. That is Canon because Canon is forever known as the king of lenses.
Yeah, they were the king of lenses. So is
cool.
I will say
I give you that.
We talk about all the henchmen. I always was a fond of Vega because Vega as a character oozed, just like in this movie, that arrogance, that pretty boy shit. Because only a pretty boy would get a snake tattoo and just go shirtless the whole time and just be vain as fuck.
He would be until this moment.
See
happened.
that nigga?
Well, I mean, yeah, you know,
see how she dog my nigga though.
You know what it is? This is what happens when a man has never heard the word no and he gets punched in the mouth. So that's, I mean, come on.
Chris, I love how you just think
I refuse. No, Chris, I refuse to let you pull a reverse fresh and fit. Okay,
I'm not going to let you sit here and slander Barlog like that.
He's a guy that never heard the word no.
Chun-Li had to put the no down with her foot. And that's how it works. Literally put her down with the foot.
Chris. He is a gentleman. And that fight, hey, you a target. So what? Like, I don't know.
But D, you might be right because he was gentleman enough to let her take a shower and get dressed before going in for the kill. So you know what? You're right.
Well, I always thought about
content for the OF, bro.
Exactly.
Wait. Hold on, gentlemen. I want to. I just thought about this since we're talking about that scene. You know how we love to bring up that the best terrorist award goes to my man from Commando, you know, the dead guy at the door, the I love you dad card, which he didn't make, by the way. You know, that was assist by Alyssa Milano. Yeah. I gotta give the award to my man Claw here because first of all, he had time to go around this woman's apartment, look for a good vantage point, and he said, "Ha! Skylight. I'm just gonna climb my way up here, wait for her to get good and comfortable, and then drop down
like a psychopath, like the psychopath his ass is.
Drop down. And the fact that he waited for her in her bedroom.
I'm more mad that he interrupted that beautiful Enya sounding like soundtrack.
I know, right?
You mean that Enigma soundtrack?
Sir, guys, you don't, guys. I want people to understand this. This is something that us millennials and even Gen Xers know about this. The 90s was full of music that had the Gregorian chant-esque vibe to it, and that's exactly what this shit is. Gregorian-esque chant vibes.
That's why everything in the 90s had that blue tint to it. It was all
exactly.
I like how Chun-Li was like, "Oh, everything's good." She saw her lamp move.
Oh,
that's all it took.
Oh, shit.
That is all it took.
Then right there, the second half, like rock music.
KMFDM plays, and it was on.
I was telling my wife, like, all right, two things. Like, there are a couple things in this whole scene that make it for D. Number one, Guile on the phone like, Charlie, I'm on my way. Him switching gears to me was one of the most, like, nah, bitch.
Some Vin Diesel shit right there.
Oh, man. Yeah,
this man used, no, first of all, this man used the power of family to turn the car around and go
on a bridge. On a bridge.
Kurt Thornton was like, all right, V10. Let's kick some ass.
My man was running about 90 miles an hour and still didn't make it there in time, which, well, it's New York. Well, it's New York. That's understandable.
Not just hold on, not just New York, but let's think about it. My man could have really been about a good 4 blocks away, but you're dealing with that New York traffic.
Yeah, it's New York. It's New York. You ain't getting there on time. But the fight itself is just hilarious because, again, it feeds into Vega's just him being just this vain asshole that's a psychopath, and just the visual of him licking his claw when she's bleeding. I was like, yep, that's a whole ass psychopath right there. Bro.
God, I wish I had that clip. I need Glenn Plummer. Everybody got AIDS and shit.
Listen, you're licking blood. Don't do that. That's not sanitary. That's not sanitary.
You don't even know. No. Listen, I don't care what that monitor cyborg told you. We do not know what's in this woman's blood.
But dog, I find it hilarious.
Yes. She's the best. I mean, she's in the best shape of her life. She's a very healthy Chinese woman. I get that. You don't know what's in that blood.
There are certain...
First of all, you cut her with that blade, your claws. You don't know what kind of infection that she could have got. She's falling around her freaking apartment. She could have got like some kind of infection just from hitting the floor. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying here.
You got the nerve to lick that shit?
There are certain things.
Hey, guys. I'm sorry.
Savages this damn town.
I don't know about y'all, but nah, we doing this shit.
That music crank.
It's like
I know, right?
Hopefully YouTube.
I mean, that nigga was
copyright strike.
Nah, we'd be good.
The lamp.
Look, man, if that was me, I'm dead. Sorry.
Yo, Chun-Li knew the assignment. She yanked the freaking sheet. Like, oh god, this is gonna be a long night.
I gotta be honest with you. In America, what if it just ended with her pulling out a gun? You just see bullets riddle his ass.
First of all, no. First of all, Chris, her shooting the gun, the bullets would have bounced off his mask.
I don't know why it's like stuttering for me. Oh, there it is.
That lean back, nigga.
Bro, my man is flexing on her.
Hey, man, he has core muscle. His core muscles is on point.
That cut right there.
Put that shit in third gear.
Yo, peep the NSX.
First off, that truck got ran off the fucking road.
Yes, it did. I'm about to say, man, the pedal van got ran off. Draws.
My thing is this: I could do certain move. I could throw certain things in prone position. This bitch threw a whole ass fucking couch.
I'm mad that this was not a V trigger.
She threw a whole ass couch.
All of this being cut out in the cut version.
I know, right? That was so weird to me as a kid. Why did they cut half of this out?
My thing with Vega is he can dodge a lot of stuff, but he can't dodge a giant ass couch.
Hey man, look, man.
First of all, he's probably still like, what the fuck, bitch?
First of all, he's completely astonished that this woman, 5'1", like picks up a whole ottoman.
It should have been me.
And yeets it at him.
First off,
look how she dogged my nigga though, bro.
That's why I said Vega is perfect. This is why Vega is perfect for the Fresh and Fit podcast. He underestimated the woman. So, hey, game is the game.
Hey, it happens, bro. It was the 90s, man. Every guy did.
Say, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Nah.
No, this ain't even. First of all, this ain't even make me a sandwich. No, I'm killing you.
He's toying with it, to be honest with you.
Bro, them Matador shoes.
hey, them Stacey Adams is on point though, dog.
No, they ain't Stacey Adams. Those are the 94 Matadors, okay?
Hey, but she ran up there.
Bro. Feel like, what the fuck?
You weren't ready for that. You weren't ready.
That's the smartest move his ass ever did.
Bro, the accuracy, though. And he just waited for her to come down like, oh, you really think I'm going to fall for this?
I love how she hung that jump, though, yo.
Like, yeah, you bleeding out, Chun-Li.
I mean, you know, I've been in fights before, so I sympathize with this, putting all your
and then she then she activates her super turbo super.
Through a wall.
He got the cutter from TMNT 3.
No. He got the Bishop special. This was the Bishop
Evo moment, huh?
Nigga, that was the Bishop special.
Evil 36 minus the parrying.
Exactly.
Evo moment, yeah, that's Evo moment 36. The Daigo parries Evo moment 37.
Minus the parrying. It's like Vega did not know how to parry. Sorry, this 1994 parrying did not exist.
She gets.
I just like how guy was like Chun-Li. You got the juice now.
I'm like Guile. Stop trying to communicate with this woman. She is bleeding out on the floor. She needs medical attention. Get her to a hospital.
Somebody help her. Somebody help. Look down.
Thank you. The Barcelona Yeezys.
Harris.
Yo, Vegas shoe game.
Harris. Your boy Guile. Chun-Li, hold on. Nah, her titties are still in. I ain't gonna mess with them.
Guile has a family, sir. How dare you?
Guile about to have a divorce.
No.
Guile was on the brink of a divorce, and you know,
gentlemen, Guile was already divorced at this point.
No, I thought he was still married. I thought he was still married because the Udon comic still has him married to his wife.
The Udon comics, remember, his wife actually treats him like shit.
You should, maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Even if he wasn't, I'd risk it all.
Because remember the first time we actually see the first time we actually see Guile's wife, like she's actually Eliza's sister.
Yeah.
And she said it herself. She said, "Oh, this piece of garbage right here." I'm like, "Ooh.
That was a messy divorce."
That was super messy.
So they didn't explain why they divorced, did they? Him not being.
I'm gonna assume his work with Interpol and all that stuff interfered with his family life. That's usually the case in Street Fighter world.
It's the Martin Lawrence answer from Blue Streak. Work got in the way.
I mean, think about, but it makes sense because your boy Charlie got killed by Bison, which we found out in 4 and 5 that he was still alive, but he was controlled by Bison. Weird story on that one. So you're also obsessed with trying to get at Bison, and you have Chun-Li there egging you on and helping you out. So it's like,
and on top of that, you know, it don't help that when Guy was crying so hard when they was coming back for the funeral, hear her. So you can tell you what. Was you fucking Charlie? Oh my God.
Babe, he came to the wedding. He was my best man.
I saw the journal, Guile. Look me in my eye.
I think we need some time off. Oh yeah, I think we do.
But that was
it was that.
No. First of all, that was after he gave her the Michael Corleone slap.
I don't think so. No, Guile looks like to me a man. He looked like he's a noble man. She slapped him, and he was like, "I'll see you around." It just walks.
Now, switching
That's
lanes.
Guile to me.
Switching lanes here. Can we talk about Ryu in this movie? He's basically the man of the world. He's walking the world trying to find fights. He's
the world warrior.
Him and Ken are kind of having different. They're kind of on the same trail because Ken is with his wife and his Eliza.
Well, not married yet.
Well, they're not married yet, but she's kind of like the girlfriend is like, hey, when we're going to get married and, and all this.
Actually, he asked that question.
I thought she did.
No, he did.
He asked that question. Because remember,
Chris, no offense to Chris. No offense to you, Chris. I know you're confusing some of the udon shit.
Yeah, that's what was confusing me.
I understand you're doing that. That's what
going on.
That's why I've been silent with some of these storylines. Yeah.
No, I'm keeping it strictly to this movie. See, my man's driving probably one of the cleanest Porsches ever.
Clean 1992 Porsche 911. I love
and
it.
He tells Eliza just randomly out of the blue, Eliza, let's get married. She's like, wait, what? I mean, right now? Yeah, let's do it.
I'm a Masters. I'm loaded.
I'm world champ.
I'm gonna keep winning tournaments.
See, come on, I do, Ken. Come on, baby.
You hear them bones playing? You know the deal,
baby. Who else can do a plie in the air and fire come out? Nobody else. My baby. I'm the only one. Just me.
I haven't even started to have fire around my feet yet.
Let me look. I got this. I got a plan for it though. You can be a part of that.
But nah, like
as this guy I know from New York, he will always tell me, we gotta have a plan, B. We gotta have a plan. Thank you, Chris. I'm glad you
get the hell out. Get out. Get out. Right now.
I like how.
I mean, come on. Hold up. Look at this and tell me that.
I want it. I got a plan. I don't know about you, but I mean, I'm just enjoying.
He has
being together.
No. Go back to that picture here.
Okay, I'm just enjoying being together. I don't know why you even trying to make it out to be like bigger than what it is.
Ken has determined white guy look on his face, while his girl is like, I don't know this nigga.
I'm trying to drop a seed in you.
Hold on. Wow.
Why did she look bewildered? I'm sorry. That was a perfect shot.
Oh, I got the reason. I got the reason for you, because when she said, first of all, I've never once ever heard you bring up the idea of marriage. And so he says, okay, so why not? What's the problem? And she's like, man, something doesn't feel right. Whatever. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not upset. The truth is, Ken is still frustrated because he's like, "Where's Ryu?"
Yeah,
I just want to find my best friend so I can kick his ass and we see each other again in another 10 years.
And the thing of it is,
we have a set schedule. All right, we meet up. Hold on, listen. I travel to one part of the globe. He travels to the other part. We meet up. We bump fists. We fight each other. Either I kick his ass, or he he kicks my ass, and the game starts all over again.
Jazz in New York plays.
This is what we can do. We can do look. Hey, you know what?
Well, hold up. Well, in this movie's case, Chris, grungy Seattle. Why has that not been a stage, Capcom? You're welcome, by the way.
That means they have to play Alice in Chains Money, and they don't want to do
I don't care. So. I don't care if it's a cover band. I don't care. I don't care if they get
just get Tommy Tillercaro.
No.
God.
Shut up. And I'm glad you got his name wrong. I'm glad you butchered his name wrong. For the first time, I'm glad that Chris butchered the name wrong. I'm actually glad you did. Thank you.
But I'm sorry, D. Go. What were you about to say?
Oh, my bad. Well, maybe this time when I get to see Ryu, we actually get to talk it out, fight a little. Maybe he gets to, maybe he'll keep the Adidas's I give him this time. Maybe he might wear them. That's what I'm hoping.
I thought it was interesting that this movie showed the origin of Ryu's red headband, that it came from him and Ken sparring.
Which was also used again in the backstory of Alpha 2.
Now, I watched this with my dad, right? I watched this with my dad when I was a little kid. My dad said these motherfuckers don't look Japanese and all that shit. Let's get past all that shit. But you know what stood out to my dad? So let me get this shit straight. He was in India, now he's in the mountains, and now he's down in Thailand. Yeah. Does he ever put shoes on, D? Dad, it's a movie, Dad.
Come on, this is the same.
I have that sketched in my mind that my dad was like, so Ryu just never went. That just perplexed my dad.
No. It's not even that. you gotta keep this in mind. This is the same guy who won the tournament and didn't even show up for the ceremony.
I like Ryu.
My man whooped, like he beat all of the final 4 bosses of Street Fighter 2 and kept walking.
I like how that.
Yes, he is a passport bro.
That's what I'm saying. I like
he's a passport bro minus the cringiness.
I like how this dude has in that sack is extra clothes,
money.
I'm hoping deodorant, a whole lot of money. And look, I say a whole lot of money. We're gonna fight him for it. And
we're gonna fight him.
I mean, think about it. No, but I think it's interesting because
a bunch of passports.
Because here was interesting. Ryu is a nice guy. He gives a little girl in India money, and she had, you know what? Look, she's a kid. We all did this. She wanted to give Ryu back his change. Now, as we got older, I ain't giving back that nigga his change. No, I'm keeping this shit.
Actually, that's why I saw science fiction. I'm sorry. You in the middle of Mumbai. No, they
Calcutta.
Calcutta. Calcutta. That little girl ain't come back. That little girl came back with a whole lot of food. Because I'm pretty sure you gave her 100 pounds, nigga.
I mean, look, Ryu definitely looks like the guy that is of the earth, where he ain't really spending a lot of that prize money for anything.
Oh man, that's a dude.
I mean, why would he?
He give her $1. She's like, oh, it's $1. Oh, nigga, this is 100.
Oh shit! Buy groceries. Damn,
Chris, it's 100. This is 193, and this is a British pound, nigga. Mama!
No, but you have
good tonight.
You have Ken going on this journey of trying to find Ryu. Ryu is the world warrior.
Ken stuck in Seattle doing push-ups.
No, but here's the thing that got me right now.
Fighting angry stereotypes.
What I thought was interesting,
fighting jobbers for tournaments.
What had me rolling was the Ryu versus Fei Long fight. Fei Long voiced by the great Bryan Cranston.
You know what I loved about
uncredited Bryan Cranston, I might add.
Here's the funny thing about Bryan Cranston when it comes to him and voice acting is one of the reasons why we want to talk to Mr. Cranston. If you bring up Robotech or Fei Long, thank you. Like he lights up, like, oh my god, how much did you like Macros? That's how he is.
I really would love to talk to him about Fei Long. Like,
I do too.
How did you get this?
Now,
easy. I was broke.
Now, you know what's the funniest shit ever is, like, I like how the first man that tries Ryu, because Ryu gets thrown into the ring for pretty much, I'm gonna say these motherfuckers are lying because this said Ryu was trash talking. Now that's bullshit. I'm pretty sure Ryu was like, I'm pretty sure Ryu
didn't say anything.
I know Ryu probably
want to be. Look, Ryu a Japanese man and a gi walking through Hong Kong. Hell yeah, they got you out.
No. I know Ryu probably just sat there and was like mumbling to himself, could probably beat that guy, and somebody heard, hey, he said your mama ain't shit, and they threw him in the fucking
that guy's not that great. Yeah, he says not that great. Get him in there.
Man. Yo, my man jacked him up, and this is what Ryu does. Headbutts his
ass. I got a question. What do y'all like more? The missing tooth, the crunched in nose, or the anime vein in the quarter up there? I don't know which one to go for.
Does perfectly.
I personally would like to say that he did what Jubei did in less than half the time.
Bruh. Man,
hit, my man was done.
Look,
out.
Ryu looks like Ryu is such a good martial artist that I'm pretty sure he actually headbutted my man the proper way that didn't hurt Ryu's skull in any sort
That's
of way.
because he used the top of his head.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, Eris, you're wrong. You're wrong, by the way. The best thing is the ponytail. Anyway.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. Fei Long, as if you know the plot of Fei Long in Street Fighter, he is a movie star, kind of like the Bruce Lee anagram. He's an actual fighter, but he's a movie star, and people, I'm not gonna say they don't take him seriously as a fighter, but he's always fighting.
I'm about to say, do not Johnny Cage this.
Yeah, they're not Johnny Cage though, but it's like Fei Long always wants to prove himself.
Fei Long is the opposite of Johnny Cage to me.
Yeah,
where Johnny is like, hey, if it's a deal, I can look good. Fei Long's like, no. Donnie, he reminds me if Donnie Yen was really what I thought Donnie Yen was. He'll lead the shoot, go in the middle of the back streets of Hong Kong, start fighting drug dealers.
He goes full Ip Man on like a bunch of dudes.
I gotta be honest with you. He walks into a random restaurant. One of them restaurants where they're gambling. They're like, and one guy, They all fight him. He just he gets that one guy thrown in the corner.
I have a headcanon that Donnie Yen Offset is like that scene between him and Wu Jing at SPL where they're knife and baton fighting. That's Donnie Yen. Like he gets a hard on trying to fight a dude randomly. Like, hey, pick up the knife, let's fight. And I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah. But you know, the smartest one out of everybody was Bruce Lee, because he said in the interview, and this is a real interview, by the way. He said, despite what you see of me, fighting like a whole room of Japanese students, I'm all by myself. This would never work in real life because, he said, because, all it takes is one gun. If somebody pulls out a gun, even with all my talent, run.
I
who also said that? Sammo Hung on his what's the name of that show? Martial Law. He said that on an episode of Martial Law.
I gotta be real. One, George Lucas and Steven Spielberg and Indiana Jones. My man had the sword and was like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, Indiana."
One of the best things I ever heard was Michael J. White talk about that. He's like, you can beat up everybody. Yeah, I can beat up everybody. I can do all that. You can beat up a whole room of guys. If one of those dudes got a gun now, I can't do nothing.
There you go. I get that. And
if Michael made that look, what's going to do? Stop a bullet? What do you want me to do?
And I give that to all martial artists that keep it real. Like, yo, yeah, I can attempt to try to fight my way out of a room full of guys, but somebody pull out a gun, nigga, I'm done.
I just like how Michael J. White said, yeah, I can beat up a room. One dude pull out a pistol. I'm done.
I gotta be honest with you, D. I think D, we can say this. Yakuza lied to me because Yakuza told me that I could fight a room full of guys that has two pistols and
one
a knife.
dude in the back. Pow!
First of all, Chris, CJ, I'm sorry, but until the day that we as actual human beings can activate heat mode, no,
just straight some stamina X.
Hey Chris,
it don't work like that. You talking to someone who actually lived over there and had the drink before. Dog, stop. It don't work like that.
Look, Sierras.
You can't mix it with strong zero and think you're gonna get the same effect. It doesn't work like that.
It was the reverse. You shouldn't went for the CC Lemon. I know in the game.
I did that with CC Lemon. It still doesn't do it.
Hey, yo, Chris.
It's like mixing Coke with freaking.
I absolutely hate the Yakuza series.
It's like mixing Coke with sake. It doesn't work.
Harris,
tastes good, but it doesn't work.
Chris, I hate the Yakuza series for that. Just put it in CC Lemon, but it don't do nothing for your health. Why is it even in the game to buy?
Well, I'm just saying this. What I liked about it is the fact that Fei Long decides, you know what? I like to cut this guy's jib. Let me jump in. Everybody immediately is throwing money like Fei Long gonna whoop this Japanese guy's ass. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Now, here's the worst thing. That's what I'm saying. If we saw two guys if we saw one guy in the ring, we all saw Michael J. White go in the ring. Everybody going for Michael J. White. Of course, we're going to go for Michael J. White. We saw him on camera. Come on, man. Look, you saw the fight between him and Steven Seagal. We believed it.
I saw him in Phoenix Doctor Who.
Exactly.
No. See, gentlemen, first of all of you are wrong. We just watched a 5'2" Japanese man. I know I keep changing his height. I said earlier.
Really are changing his height.
No, I know I said
Street Fighter canon height.
No. I'm doing it, Chris. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm joking with it. All right. I know he's 5'4". Anyway, we watched this
4'10" according to legend. All right.
No, we watched this short Japanese man headbutt. No, headbutt.
6'10" guy.
No. Headbutt the dirt road champion of this cockfight we got going on here, because
some Laotian nigga named Terry.
And you mean to tell me that you're gonna bet against that?
All I'm saying is this: Fei Long was looking like this. I guess we can ask how I got to this position.
Which, by the way,
whoa, Ryu, what's going on with your animation?
First of all, did you guys love the fact that same twirl animation was used in future Street Fighter games?
Yes.
Look. All I'm saying is this: the fight was great because you could tell, like, the first minute of the fight, Ryu and Fei Long were filling each other out.
Yep.
And then you could tell Fei Long was feeling himself, and Ryu was like, Word.
Oh, it's like that?
Catching these hands, nigga.
Okay, Bruce Leroy.
Bruh, when he did this to Fei Long's leg, and I was like, and you're done, Fei Long. You're done.
Like, all right, whatever you say, Bruce Lin.
Bruce Lie.
Actually, the part where it got me and I laughed, even as a kid, I laugh at this. When Fei Long did his fire kick, and I was like, oh, that's dope. I like how Ryu did the fucking Cam Newton. Okay, got your ass. Ass.
I like how Fei Long. To me, this is how Fei Long floated that jump because he was still in the air. Woo!
Because it's the same thing as the video game, sir. It's just. Oh shit. Anyway, that was weird. Anyway, it's the same thing as in the video game where, like with Fei Long, whenever Fei Long does his flame kick, super vulnerable. If you whiff that shit, if you whiff that shit, oh my god, it's a wrap. But get this, to me, the fight was definitely over when Ryu grabbed his arm, flipped him over with that judo throw, and landed. When he landed with his elbow hitting the ground, his arm, his shoulder was completely shot after that.
Yeah, I thought he broke his arm until I watched, and I was like, oh no, he disconnected.
Like he completely dislocated the shoulder. I'm like, dude, his arm is done.
Dude, when he was looking like this, and my man with the money just saw the money just flow out his hands, I was like, it's done, dog. You lost.
Damn,
he really tried to pull it together, thinking, all right, I'm gonna pull off the flame kick, and this is gonna be it.
Like in Bloodsport, somebody bet against Bolo, and I was like, I don't know why you bet against Bolo, dog. Sorry.
No. You know what the best part about
Wait. No, Chris, actually what it really was, he was your boy Joshua. It's all Fei Long.
It's all Fei Long.
I like how...
But I cut us a deal, man. Ryu.
My man.
50-50. Don't matter.
Hey, Fei Long lost that fight. My man got his legs broken immediately after that fight.
Nah, Ryu passed that dude. Look, Ryu passed him. Don't touch me.
Touch me and I sue.
So after Fei Long and Ryu have probably one of the better fights of this movie because it's so intense. No. I was getting to that, man. You jumping the gun on me, bro. But it was one of the probably one of the better fights of this movie, and they become friends. They take a nice little stroll down the block.
Talk about Shallow.
He just whooped his ass. Like, why would he be his friend?
Man,
get this. He gets the quick update on what happened to Sagat.
See, before the internet.
Can I just say this? I think that's
but think about it. Damn, man, you just whooped my ass. You know whose ass you was whooped? No. Fei Long.
Here's the better. But this is the better part. Oh my god! Now I realize who you are. You're the guy that beat Sagat. Ah shit! Now suddenly my ass whooping I don't feel so bad about it now.
My CTE went away.
Oh man,
CSP.
Sir. Can I be real? I feel.
Hold on, Eris. Now when you saw Ryu walk where he said, "See you around sometime, friend." He was like this. Hookers. We're getting hookers tonight. Blow as well.
Can I be real? This scene right here.
Fei Long is approached with cocaine. He does this. This is a good night.
I feel this.
Broken arm and all.
Look. We talk as guys here. I feel this scene alone here indicates how, as guys, if we never had beef before fighting and stuff, it's like, look, me and D talk about this with Lean On Me. That scene with Robert Giuliani and Morgan Freeman. He's like, I'm the head nigga in charge. And he walks away.
The thing between those two, that's a friendship. That right there is like, yeah, man. So as respect as a sport.
I mean, but still, it's like there's no. It was like there was no malice there. It was just like, all right.
Of course, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
you my ass, man.
Right.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's like indicative of that.
Like Fei Long being impressed with Ryu's display of athleticism
and not taking a fucking mark on his body. Apparently,
look. Ryu probably got a couple of tags
the assignment.
There.
He knew the assignment.
Now here's the thing. Meanwhile, going back
to
Ken in Seattle at the docks is fighting a big ass T-Hawk. And I'm just like,
voiced by Steve Bloom.
Which, first off, hey kid, you didn't have to be racist calling him some random Native American name.
First of all, CJ, we're gonna put all that blame on the English dub because he says none of that. He says none of that in the Japanese.
Also, I look, anime. I love how they get like big people in proportions. Look, I'm a fan of One Piece. I like how they get big people in that show. So to see a big ass T-Hawk, I'm like, that lines up with how I think a big Native American.
How you like that big ass foot that came at Ken in the beginning of that
man?
No, even better.
Size foot.
Even better. When they first show, like after they show the foot, we just see belly button. Abs.
Man has a 10-pack, not an 8-pack, a 10-pack.
Oh man, you the
best part is my man said it doesn't even matter where the battle is waged. My man Ken looking at him going, bitch, please.
It's like we're in the docks of Seattle. We're fighting. What are we doing here?
First of all, what am I doing here? What am I doing here at the docks?
At the docks, bro. There's one weird dude. Dog, do you know
I didn't biolize that boat yet, so why am I here?
Dog,
I feel that's what happened. He was looking at boats and then just see a giant Native American boot just come out of nowhere and kick him.
Also, it's like, bruh. I walked over here. I seen some freaky shit. When I was walking over here, I saw this one motherfucker just staring at the dock. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I think I saw like some red or some shit. I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. I need to get the hell out of here, though, man.
I mean, T-Hawk was on that.
Oh, yeah, apparently that robot can see through the freaking wall. We're not going in there.
Dude, the robot was on a rinky-dink ass rowboat just staring out 5 miles away.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna need y'all.
The whole fight.
No, you guys need to understand that
the power of canon.
No, the power of a 9-axis image stabilization.
I mean, look. Apparently,
see at IBM, we perfected this technology in 1991.
Apparently, the robots back up the other robots because when we see earlier, DJ is fighting some random thugs in New York. He kicks one robot's head. No, Chun-Li
kicked the head off.
Kicked the robot's head, but then after the scene is over, we see another robot on the rooftop watching the whole thing, and I'm like,
did you like
the fact that following the other robot? Is that
did you love the fact that robot on the roof was in like complete disguise
in rain gear, and it's not raining.
Rain gear, but it doesn't beat the robot he had before. He had the fit. The jeans, the hoodie that said Jesus on it, the white hoodie underneath. That's a look, bro. That's a look.
The best part was when the best part before he got his head cut off was when he got found out. My man was looking left, right. He was doing all this shit trying to figure out how
gain sentient like was it what's that Will Smith movie with the robot?
Robot. Walk away. Yeah.
It got caught slipping.
What do you call it? He said, damn, what is that? A wood on steroids?
He said, well, I'll be a son of a bitch. What the hell is that? A 10-man on steroids?
Oh, yes. By the way, the unnecessary cussing, Montebella, Manga Entertainment. Manga Entertainment always came with 2 assignments. That was cuss and cuss harder.
Yes, my favorite one in the cut was, whoa, what the hell is that? A 10-man on steroids?
Can I be real?
No, cut version. Woohoo! They are some bad mothers. Uncut version.
I am honored.
The uncut version. Woohoo! They are some badass motherfuckers.
I gotta be honest with you. I kind of like bad mothers a little bit better.
Uncut DVD version. Like, Yahoo! They are some badass mothers.
The uncut version I bought on that DVD. No Chung-Li titties.
Yes, the same one.
I ain't got over it. Look, I'm a grown ass man. Hey, Eris. Hey, look, we'll talk. Eris.
D.
Yes, sir.
I'm still asking for the names.
I'm just saying. Look, Eris.
It's been over 25 years.
How is it today? Today that Dwayne, the weeb I am today, I finally saw that version. Why did I have to wait until I couldn't give you money for you to show me this? Names, all of them. And don't you tell me one of these niggas is dead either. I don't believe you.
I think we haven't talked about the elephant in the room that me and D brought up, which I think is a good point about Shadowloo secretly running things as a subplot, because we're going to get to the random aspect of this movie amongst probably the biggest random one amongst the random stuff like, T-Hawk and Ken fighting for no reason. We cut to Las Vegas and Balrog is there, being Balrog, and they're in the Bellagio and they're watching a fight between Russian Zangief and Blanca.
And I like how that whole setup is done, but mob boss is there. Sosa from Scarface is there. Money. Money is in the room.
As Boxer said it over a hard line, by the way. Mm-hmm. Sent the shit over the phone.
I need something smaller.
My man says it's a regular. He says a regular crime boss convention. Like every single evildoer and scumbag from across the globe is all right here in this location. How?
Yeah.
How?
All right.
Oh, no.
Look at the phone. This
wait. Hold on. How are the feds not tapping the phone?
How is Interpol not there?
How is nobody of any authority here?
Eris, the better question. The size of the phone, his hand. How did he not crush that thing by just doing this?
First off, I'm disappointed. He having boxing gloves on as he was talking on the phone.
I am more disappointed. I am more disappointed. Somebody to say, "Hey,
I need
Mr.
you to stop
Barlaw.
right now." I need you to stop right now because you know damn well that when USA looked at this, they said, "You know what? We're gonna fix that for Boxer. We're gonna give him his boxing gloves and make sure that he can type on a keyboard with."
Because the kids need to know that he still box.
It's about as random. It's about as random
every day.
About as random as Balrog being a fucking cameraman who got fucked over by Shadowloo.
Like, say what you will about Gonry. Look, say what you will about Gonryu and Blood
the camera with boxing gloves.
Because
you never know. You never know when the day comes, man. He's gonna have to throw them hands.
Apparently, Sola Sokoa is a fucking damn media operator of cameras and cinematography and shit.
So I laugh because they have a whole thing set up where they fight each other and shit, right? And I just like how Zangief's like, yeah. He sees Bala. Yeah, nigga, I want you. Bala got to see him, man. Look, man. Y'all gonna
he flexed out of his suit shirt.
Come out my shirt.
By the way, when they first introduced Zangief, that became an iconic moment because him ripping off the cape, that became his thing from Alpha on.
Dude, only thing I was just saying when I saw that, it's like the stoic Russian face as he's taking off.
Did you like the full Moscow beard he was rocking?
Do you know what I like?
The cleanest cut.
I like the fact that even in the English dub, that's a Japanese man still doing Blanca's voice, and I like that.
But here's the thing about Blanca. I like how, I don't know if this was dub only because I didn't see the Japanese thing. They mentioned like from the jungles of South America, Blanca. And he's just this crazy
green and South American.
And the thing of it is,
green and South American.
When you watch this, there's a part of you, because if you play Street Fighter, you're not questioning wanting to see more of Blanca and his origins. You're just like, oh, it's the guy that shoots electricity. You don't give a fuck about how he came to be. You're just like, all right. Cool.
And then Chris. No. See, because then you have a cousin come over your house 2 years later. See, that was actually Charlie. That's actually Blanca.
And that's when you throw a trash can at their face and say, shut up.
The announcer made it very, very, very simple. From the jungles of Brazil.
They're Brazil, not South America, Brazil.
Yeah, from the
jungles. Specify that Brazil.
He said, from the jungles of Brazil, my man gets his training by fighting man-eating predators. Hence the giant fucking anaconda wrapped around a tree on his stage.
I'm sorry. Only thing that was missing was Fast and Furious. There's a joke about how every time Dom needs a car, they cut the chicks' asses. Only thing missing for Fast 5 was chicks' asses, and you just see Blanca with a Hawaiian shirt on at the fucking Blanca got women around him.
No, I know a guy. Slow motion ass shaking.
All of a sudden, look. All of a sudden, you see that in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
It's always a party.
Blanca comes out the car. So, Dom, you come to my country needing a car. he just growls. He just growls. Doesn't talk, just growls. And it's subtitles.
Look, he growls. Vin Diesel, not missing the beat. You know why I'm here.
Hey,
I can't believe it. Hold on.
Don't forget about that time that I won that Skyline for you.
Look,
I have no problem taking it back. I'm just saying, through the power of my muscle shirt and Jesus piece.
Hold on.
No, not even family. Through the power of my muscle shirt and Jesus piece, we can make it happen. We're racing.
Hold on, Eris. Family.
You're welcome, Universal. Talk to Capcom, make that happen. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's a deleted scene or an outtake.
Eris, I hate you because December DLCs come for Street Fighter 6. The fuck is Blanca wearing?
Why is Vin Diesel's and Camaro in the back?
No. Why is Ryu's DLC what he wore? What Dom wore? Chun-Li's dressed like Letty.
Ken is dressed like Brian O'Connor with the West Coast Choppers t-shirt.
Oh,
DJ is dressed like Ludacris.
Look, Eris, I can't get online that night. Why? Because everybody playing Ken is going to be dressed up like Brian. Every single one. It won't even be cute about it either.
Bob Raw got Tyrese DLC attire.
Tyrese DLC.
Tyrese from Fast 8 in the snow gear attire with the Lambo in the back.
Oh look, Manat is that little British girl. Manat going to be.
Yo, I just like the fact that we got everything in that fight with Zangief. The
Blanca dressed like Shaw. Blanca's dressed like, not Blanca. I mean, Bison's dressed like Shaw. Bald head, Jason Statham. Look, it's Jason Statham, but you clearly see the Bison.
Dog, but you know what was great about this fight though? We got the Zangief, the 360 power drive and the grabs and stuff, and we got Blanca with electricity.
We got the ball. Yeah, I was gonna say the Blanca ball and the electricity. Him actually biting Zangief.
Bro, when he bit the shit out of Zangief, I'm like, you kind of had that coming, Zangief. You did power drive that motherfucker. I'm just saying, like,
no, not just power drive. Dude, you didn't do a throw escape.
No throws. It's just like, nah,
no
I'll bite your ass.
Throws or nothing. My man didn't even tech the throw.
Granted, that's also after he flexed on Balrog. I'm like, don't turn your back on Blanca, dog. What are you doing? Don't flex at Balrog. What are you doing?
I mean, the ultimate showboating was you knocked him down, pointed over yonder,
big ass black man,
lifted this man beast off the ground, did a full 360 spin several times, and put him on his head.
Gotta be honest with you, Ezra.
Blanca not
missing a beat. He recovered.
Not missing the beat. He ate that. He ate
that nigga crawl back up.
He ate that whole spinning bow driver and freaking mute donkey kicked Zangief, hops off the wall, full Blanca ball, grabs him, bites him, electricity, fight's over.
Insane. Now, on the other side, E Honda. E Honda, I've laughed because he is played up like the comedy. He's the comedy relief of the movie.
As if this movie really needed it.
Yeah, but it was funny because when he sees Ryu, he's like, yeah, us Japanese men gotta stick together.
Japanese fighters stick together because we're brothers.
You want the money? You're the one. I'm like,
my man gave him half his winnings, and let's be real, Dawson was over here pulling Jedi mind tricks, like keeping him down. He couldn't even get up.
Well, Dawson also sat there and was like, I let you win because I was distracted. Because he saw Ryu he got distracted by Ryu in the crowd and was just talking about energy.
Yes. And, have you ever felt the fighting spirit of another?
Yeah, man.
Which I'm surprised, because this man right here taught Dragon Ball the power of conserving your energy. I happen to be wearing him on my shirt. Shout outs to Akuma. My man's out here selling fruit.
Yeah. What was Ryu's power level?
30. Oh yeah, like when the freaking cyborg was scanning him, it said that his martial arts potential was like 3,900.
Look, I've played all four of us have played video games where there's always these useless baseline stats. I'm looking at you, Death Stranding. I'm still trying to figure out what these numbers mean after missions. I just feel the stats were just useless to me. Like the fighting potential. It's like, why couldn't it just be, we're examining him, fuck these numbers, here's his fighting potential. No, we got to put a number to it. Like, I don't know. I get it because computers, but still,
I mean, listen, in the world of Street Fighter, they're averaging, the highest ranking martial arts. Like, what are their stats? What are their stats based on? And according to the scientists, the highest ranking martial arts specialist averages only 2,000. So how the hell is it even possible that Ryu is able to rank over 3?
Yeah, like Ryu, Ken, and Sagat to a degree rank up higher than the average 2,000. But like Bison said, Sagat got his ass whooped, so he ain't, tops.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that Sagat to that point is even in that ballpark of 3,000 because.
No, I didn't say he was. I was just saying he's above that 2,000 a little bit.
Are you sure? Because one short Yuka to the chest, man, he was done.
Okay, fair.
The fight was over. How he was still standing and able to go full charge sprint at Ryu and eat a full Hadouken.
He's a 7-foot nigga. I'm just,
I mean, it's just sheer.
What's interesting too? What's interesting too is like we talk about because Ryu and Ken, their master, his voice, so to speak, is in the movie and we don't see him. And there was always this because again, if you're part of the Street Fighter lore and fans. It was the April Fools from Game Pro magazine about unlocking Goken and all that stuff. That was all.
No, it wasn't unlocking Goken. The April Fools joke was you can unlock Shenlong.
Yeah, Shenlong. My bad. Shenlong. My bad. I don't want to say Goken.
Mystery person.
And all they really did was they took. God, you gotta love mid-90s Photoshop where they just basically took Ryu, just edited a couple of things. I think they gave him like. What's his face? They gave him like Claw's ponytail. They colored his gi black and colored his hair silver and shit.
And it's amazing.
They said this was Shenlong. Now, of course, we all know that that's the classic mistranslation of you must beat my dragon punch in order to beat me.
It's like you must face Shenlong in order to beat me. The translation is just.
And also,
my dumb ass actually was waiting to look for him.
And you really got to look. And by the way, you really got to look at it. Like you have to look at when they're showing off the stats.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the very bottom when they put both Ryu and Ken's stats like side by side.
Mm-hmm.
You actually see Gotetsu's name there.
Yeah, which it's kind of amazing that Street Fighter 4 is when we finally get an official. We get to play as Goken and get that kind of thing, which I thought was actually pretty nice for once. Because I think wasn't it the Alpha series they showed Goken? Not showed them, but like we knew of Goken and Alpha.
Yeah,
series.
we knew.
Nah. Remember, it was actually in Street Fighter the animated show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was the animated show that came out after this movie,
where you can use hurricane kicks to fly. It's amazing.
Hey, stop questioning shit, nigga. It was great.
You can use hurricane kicks to fly.
My man, look, folks. I want you to understand. We said it in the show. Ryu fought Akuma and didn't die. A character that had no business fighting Akuma whatsoever. That's Ryu's boy. They're destined to fight.
First of all, Ryu fought Akuma with a busted arm.
Yeah, apparently busted arm nets you down, 50 points in dexterity and shit. So
more like durability.
And shit.
His durability was shot after that.
No,
he couldn't even pull off a Hadouken without hurting his arm.
But dog, I like the pull up.
He had the Vegeta special. He kept holding his arm.
I love the pull up. I love the pull up game
defense
that Bison did to Ken, where he pulled up on fucking Ken as he's driving on I-95 and shit, and just landed. And then
that stretch of highway was empty enough for that, though.
I know, right?
Where in Seattle is
the hell in Washington State?
This long stretch of open road.
Dude, Ken just said, fuck the frail shit, and just said, you get the fucking hot doken for ripping Bison. Was like, word, ching.
Man, he ripped that thing, reversed on him, left that motherfucker in his motherfucking Under Armour, yo. I was
his
laughing
shoes
like shit.
Fell off his feet, ladies and gentlemen. Ken's shoes fell off.
Nigga was left in them silk Calvin Klein boxes of his.
No shirt. No. It barely ripped through those damn Levi's jeans.
I know, right? It was just Levi jeans.
His shirt was gone.
Shirt gone, shoes gone, socks barely there. Like, it's done.
Dignity vanished.
Dignity vanished. Dude, that should have been a commercial. Buddy Lee is Ken in Street Fighter.
Can't bust him.
God, I can't believe we had those damn commercials. They were hilarious.
Those commercials was awesome.
Buddy Lee is Buddy Lee, man of action. But nah, this is where here's what had me rolling. After Chun-Li is in the hospital, because apparently, like Dee said in our offline, apparently Japanese writers had to find a way to shelve her ass, and it was like, all right, she exhausted all her energy. She's in the hospital.
I said it as a joke because I always laugh at how in anime, even when a girl's strong, she has to turn back into a woman again. So
I guarantee you they had to do that because it's like, look, we got to get her out the movie because these horny ass niggas want to keep fucking drawing her.
Because you best believe if Chun-Li fought Bison at the end, they would have found some way to rip her shirt and her boobs just like out there.
Which by the way, it's kind of creepy, but that's exactly what he did to her in Street Fighter 2 V.
Yeah, actually, yes.
They did. Yeah.
Forgot all about that.
I'm mad I wasted fucking hours of my lifetime seeing that bullshit. But
gentlemen, she was 15.
Yeah, that's
at that time.
You're going to jail.
15.
Going to jail.
1 and a 5.
Houston ass nigga.
Oh, wait a minute. Even better. At that time, Claw snuck into her room and kissed her.
Ew, R. Kelly.
15. 1 and a 5. Thank God this shit is not canon.
Here's the thing. D, you had a good point. I like how Bison reminiscing about Chun-Li when he sees her on the robot camera reminisces on throwing her dad off a fucking roof. Like, yo.
Hey guys, do you remember that time we was in China? Okay. Yeah, you remember that one guy?
Sadistic as shit. That was sadistic as shit, but I laughed. I was like, bro, threw his ass off the roof.
Not even a roof, man. He fell down a freaking scaffolding.
But that nigga went down a chasm, young. What the fuck was that?
Sir, he didn't fall. He tripped and fell. And fell to his death.
No, he didn't trip and fall. Bison clearly gave him the I lied and dropped him.
Remember I said I will not oogle your daughter? I lied.
Your daughter will be...
Curse my perfect genetics.
You know what? I will say this. I did not see... Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, because we all seen it in front of us. But it's just amazing. We all in real time saw Chun-Li's hips just grow wider and wider. It's amazing what we all saw it in real time. I'm thinking really back at it like, yeah. That was a journey. You know, like I hate personally, I hate it when people always like bring up Laura Craft. I'm like, no. Let's talk about the hilly. Let's talk about the heel.
And then had the nerve. And then Capcom had the nerve in a good way to say, hey guys, this is Street Fighter Alpha. We gotta give somebody a brand new look. Not Ryu, not Ken, not anybody else. Chun. Put her in a tracksuit.
Put
that bitch in some Reeboks.
Them yams were yamming.
For the culture.
And like you said, CJ, my man, Dictator over here is reminiscing. This is the face of a man reminiscing. This is the face of a man reminiscing on an actual murder that he caught.
Look, now, let me ask you,
threw a man down
I threw him down a chasm. gotta be honest with you, man.
Has already been made in this podcast, but I had the juice that day.
Look. No. First of all, Chris, gentlemen, you clearly know what he was thinking. I can remember her father's unfortunate accident. I do believe it was on a Tuesday.
Bro.
I understood that reference.
Thank you.
Or
thank you.
He's all like this. I think it's more sadistic. I feel like this is one of those things where you feel like Jack Nicholson. If you keep the camera rolling, I say, I don't remember him. But if you keep the camera rolling, then I go, wait a minute. He kind of looks like that guy I threw off another roof. But then if you keep the camera rolling, I go, wait a minute, that is him. And if you keep the camera rolling, I then go, I think I want to fuck his daughter. And then you can end the scene.
I just like how.
Hey, gentlemen. Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Man, look.
Hey, don't. Hey,
that
Bison.
shot right there, you know you can say.
Hey, yo, Bison, I respect you because you can blow your nose and wipe your ass at the same time.
Can I point out something here? I like how every iteration of Bison, anime and video games, that nigga does not have eye pupils whatsoever. It's just zero.
Look, dude.
Pupils.
I'm not saying they need to give him pupils. It's just that's sick shit.
Well, actually, Chris, zero pupils except for yes.
Yeah, that's about you know. Which that is kind of great. It's surreal in a way.
I just like how every iteration of Bison, they got to give him the Stan Smith chin.
Hey, consistency, sir. Consistency. Just like, hey, you can't have a Street Fighter unless Ryu has no shoes on. All right. He doesn't have shoes on. It ain't Street Fighter, sir.
Hey,
all
is
right?
Kim wearing white? What are we doing here, guys? Come on.
What are we doing here?
Come on. This is amateur hour. Let's go.
Why does Ryu look like a broke boy? Because that's consistency. What are we talking about here?
Whoa. Why is that United States patch on Guile in the right place? It needs to be in the wrong place. What are we doing here, folks? We're the Japanese, goddammit. We don't check nothing.
First of all, this was today. That'd be an All Lives Matter flag tattooed.
Wow, you're really saying that Guile is all? You know what? You're right. What am I talking?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's Colonel Guile slander like this.
No. Look, if anything, I think Guile is one of those.
Look at this and tell me that.
No,
we can't put everybody at January 6th, sir. All right, we can't do that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing about January 6th.
Guile is one of those.
This has nothing to do with January 6th. This is more like immediate response to everybody that's saying cancel cops. He's on that side that says no.
You need cops.
Keep them employed.
Hey, Eris, I don't know why y'all say.
He's for imperialism. You know that, right?
Exactly.
Like, come on. Like Guile to me screams one of those Christians is like, that's right. In the Bible, they said fuck the government. Now, God bless our military.
That's not how this works.
Support the troops.
Support the president, though.
Fuck the president. Support the troops.
Support the troops.
Well, I hate Congress. Now let's support our troops as they go into war. Whatever. That's Guile. That's Guile. I don't believe
geometry just running through.
Another good thing.
Hold on. I got it. Look. Easier way of clearing this, guys. Let's take it back to the easiest way of clearing this. Would Guile accept a black guy dating his daughter? That's where we end this at. Is Guile cool? The mom?
I mean, yeah, he is fucking the mom, so you know. It's Michael Keaton and Garcella, whatever their chick's name is from Spider-Man: Homecoming. You know,
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Prime. Say that again.
I'm saying, yeah, he'd be cool because he'd be fucking the dude's mom. What are you talking about?
Exactly. One thing that came from this movie that popped up in SNK versus Capcom Chaos Violent Ken.
The most overrated version of Ken, in my opinion, ever.
You say most overrated. I say the most broken. Go back to that picture. Go back to that picture. Ken,
my man came out like a WWE character.
He did.
Like he was like
just
Bison is Paul Heyman. Like, I want to introduce you to my client.
Shadow Law pin though.
Hey, here's the thing to get me.
Look at my man's drip. Okay.
The reason why, look, guys, it could be D. It could be D and the people I was around. But I grew up around a bunch of guys who like Ken that became edgelords, and that was their example.
Violent.
Those dudes tried their best to sour this part for me as a kid.
You guys got to think about this too. This was around that time when we wanted to see evil versions of everybody. When the evil version of any good guy was always way cooler than the actual good guy. That right there was what I like to call the edgelord 90s.
The sick part. Look, Eris, to give you some faith that it's still going on with the youth. Do you know how many little kids see fucking Turles and go, "We need another one"?
No, we don't.
Woo!
No, we don't.
These Gen Zers love.
They need to understand. They need to understand something. No, he is not related to Goku in any way. Turles is nothing more than an allegory for what would happen if Goku actually. Hold on, Chris. He really is an allegory for what would happen if Goku actually stuck to his job and never fell into that damn chasm.
No, but fuck all that. We got Goku Black and Super. That's what Goku would be.
Now, check this out. Actually, no, we're not even gonna go that far, Chris. We're not even gonna go that far.
That's a stretch. It's a stretch because
no. Hold on, real quick. Because when that was brought up, right? I heard this before, and then my son said it again. That Turles is good. I like. You have Goku Black there. This is what he said. I mean, Rosé's cool and like, shut the fuck up, son. You want to be an edgelord? Stop.
Thank you.
Stop. Stop, son.
Turles is what happens when Goku takes full creatine, never stops hitting the gym, discovers the fruit, and gets even bigger.
Dude, Goku
no. Turles is the version of Goku that was not properly doing his exercises and not getting the gains in. And one day, oh shit!
I mean, we saw it in the movie. Turles went from, man, this nigga Goku ain't gonna do shit to. Oh fuck!
This dude went from base Goku to freaking.
He went from base Goku to Scott Steiner in one bite of that fruit.
No, that's what, dude. I'm sorry. That's what made that movie hilarious. Turles was big dick swinging because he beat the Z Fighters plus Piccolo, and then all of a sudden Goku was like, "All right, bet, challenge accepted," and started whooping on Turles. Turles was like, "Oh,
that's what made me laugh."
First of all, he whooped all of Turles' boys like one shot it.
Yeah. Turles wasn't impressed until he got hands put on him and was like, "Oh shit."
That's what made me laugh, man.
Turles grab this fruit real quick.
Turles went from base Goku to freaking Liver King and act like he was doing something. That's what pissed me off.
You cheated. You took steroids in the middle of a fight and then just rolled on him.
Middle of the fight. It's like, man, see, this one like to me it was like this. See, you better be glad Goku didn't know how to use a Kaioken properly.
Bro, because
but that aside, like this version of Ken is what eventually became Violent Ken in video games.
Now here's where it gets funny. So you might say to yourself, all right, Gao has a reason to be there because he had to warn Ryu that Shadow was coming too late because Bison arrived here like 2 minutes later. But then like what made it funny is E Honda's there, right? And you're sitting there like, okay, I understood E Honda being there early in the movie, meeting up with Ken because Ken's the world traveler, and obviously you're gonna meet up with E Honda. He just happens to climb up the mountain to get to E Honda's hut. And it's like the movie had to try to find a way. All right, who's E Honda facing off? Balrog, who happened to be on the plane too. Sure,
he faces off against Boxer. Man faces off against Boxer.
but as D pointed out, hey, big meaty men bumping meats because
big meaty men.
We didn't get a 30-minute classic. We got 2 minutes of them rolling and beating the shit out of each other. That's all we asked.
Did y'all like how? Did you like how in the middle? Like, did you like how in the middle of a three-way fight that we had going on. You had Ryu and Ken, Guile and Bison, E Honda and Balrog. Now, before they roll off the damn cliff, let's be real, these two should be dead.
They should. Well, Honda
before that happened, did you love the Dempsey roll, the Dudley special that Balrog was throwing on Honda?
I like the intro where he looks at him like, "Hi."
Now,
like, "Hi there, you are. I'm the welcome wagon. It's nice to meet you, friend."
Yeah, hold on. And one people was right here, and the other people was all the way over here.
Why is he cockeyed?
It
didn't make and it didn't make any sense because he didn't even look like that throughout this whole movie up until that point.
And you're probably saying to yourself, why do you look cockeyed? I have a simple answer for that, guys. Racism.
We need that clip from the Boondocks. I need that clip of Adam West saying racism.
Yeah. Wow, I think I have something to aim for now.
Wait, gentlemen, I got you.
Sir, we have to pay Danny Elfman 2 cents for using that. You know that, right?
I don't care. That was worth it.
That's 2 cents is not in 3BG's pocket. I hope you're happy. All right.
Fuck that.
Dog. Now here's what gets me, right? We already talked earlier about how Bison is just like role canceling past all Gal's bullshit, right? Ryu and Ken, that fight is hilarious because Ken is docile as shit, just rolling over Ryu, and Ryu's like, "Come on, Ken, we're buddies. Car Ramrod, let's go.
Come on, man.
How is it that
be with each other? Run around free."
This is, and this is this is the reason why the scientist was saying Ken isn't quite ready yet, and Bison said, "No choice. I'm bringing him anyway." So you're going to bring a not yet battle tested experiment.
75%
no,
done.
A not yet battle tested experiment to a fight
against his best friend.
I don't know. I hope some magical movie mystery bullshit doesn't take place.
It's not even
where every time Ken looks at Ryu a certain way, flashbacks, and suddenly he starts to regain just a tiny bit of his own humanity.
Took him punching Ryu so hard he's bleeding from his head that he remembers when he gives Ryu the headband.
He sees the headband.
And look, I love the scene. I wish I screen capped it. It's the evil but guilt-ridden look on Ken's face, like, the fuck am I doing here? And I like how Bison, after getting through with Gal, was like, "Yeah, I knew this shit wasn't gonna work," and just throws his ass.
You knew it wasn't going to work, but you brought him here anyway.
Well,
Bison, help me understand this logic here. Okay, wait. No, stop everything. Stop everything for a second. So, first of all, yes, you have a broken former champion of Thailand that wanted to face off against his own rival. You said no. You sent him on an errand. You put him on errand boy status.
Off-screen errand.
Why?
We could have got Sagat versus Ryu.
Evil Sagat.
Yes. No, I don't even think it wouldn't even be evil Sagat. It just would have been straight up Sagat.
You don't think Bison would have thrown some psycho power inside Sagat?
Chris F.
No,
I mean, probably, maybe, but I don't think he would have.
He wouldn't even waste the time. First of all, he's already got him on underling status, and yes, they are the quote unquote four kings, if you will, but he wouldn't have wasted the time. He would have just said, "All right, I'll let you have it. I'll give you a shot. You know what? I'm feeling generous today." And you want to know why I'm feeling generous? Because let's just say in Earth 792, Street Fighter 2, the movie, Cammy actually manages to get away. Vega actually gets away with his job of taking out Chun-Li. Everybody that was sent off to do their own assassinations succeeded and came back. You even got that assassination attempt in Calcutta. Dude had to get killed. He had to get shot up by his own squad, right? It makes you wonder in this version of the movie, why is it that every single assassination attempt either goes 50%? You managed to get the target killed. Like you got that part, but for some reason, escaping the scene, they missed that day.
What the hell is that?
They just missed that day of training.
All I'm saying is,
I like how your man ran away into a cover of bullets.
Dude, he took that shot.
They was going to shoot him regardless. That's the way it looked.
No. They weren't going to shoot him. They were actually waiting for him to get back to the car. As soon as he took a freaking bullet to the knee and tried to crawl his way back over, like, guys, let me get the car. Nah, man, you about to eat these bullets.
Nah, nigga, hop back in the Mercedes, nigga.
Hop back in the Mercedes.
Get back in the E350, nigga. Let's get him out of here.
Hey, look, we got an awesome shot of Ken leap kicking through the fucking window. That was like, what the fuck? That was like,
that was
Ryu. That was Ryu.
Yeah, that's the Ryu doing that shit. I was like, that's a holy shit.
Hold
like,
on.
Goddamn.
Which, by the way, that scene, Ryu doing a full jumping roundhouse into a windshield.
A car going at least 20 miles per hour.
No, come on, that's a getaway car. That shit was doing at least 45.
Feet of steel.
Feet of steel.
It better be all that fucking water. Do you know? No, hey, Chris.
In the dirt road, by the way. The dirt roads of Calcutta.
This is what my dad, just amazed with the stupidness of this. I'm sorry. You mean to tell me he was walking through India, China, Thailand, Laos, in that no shoes. That just
guys,
flex my dad so hard. No shoes.
Ryu with his winnings, immaculate pedicures. Just saying.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet though? I will say this though. I bet when Ryu eats, it's like this nigga eats. Like it ain't even like we be thinking like, oh, watch, he stopped at a Waffle House. Like, nah, I'm going to Ruth's Chris. I can afford it.
I can afford it.
I can afford it. Okay.
My man's protein levels is off the roof.
Here. I can afford it. Yeah, okay. I can afford it. All right.
My man got one. He got one of them fucking protein things that you got put the protein shakes in. He shakes it up before he works out.
You stay doing this.
He don't even use pre-workout.
No pre-workout, just all protein.
Straight up protein.
He all natty. All natty.
Hey, Reed, what's inside of this thing? Whole bunch of vegetables, cow meat, deer whey powder. Oh, this new vitamin I'm using. What's it called? What's the new vitamin? Ham.
And a little bit of coconut water and some lime juice.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I see
apple cider vinegar.
I see water. I see water.
No. And well, there actually is like one additional supplement is actually called Acuman.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of ginger in this motherfucker, to make sure.
I mentioned Acuman as as a nod to the man himself, Acuman, the guy who made Chun-Li.
Yeah, I guess it. No, man, I got a little bit of ginger in there because that actually helps with digestion, right? So what Ryu probably only has two speeds: fighting and eating. And I bet both of them are like,
and occasionally meditating because we saw him do katas at the beginning of the movie.
Hey, Ryu, I got a question. Yeah, what are you thinking about when you meditate? Like, how is life for you?
No, fighting. No, actually, he's got more speeds than that. Fighting, eating. And keep in mind, before he even does his katas, the man has to go bouldering up a mountain to do said kata.
Tom Cruise from MI2, eat your heart out.
Straight bouldering. Not rock climbing, bouldering.
No ropes, no nothing, climbing.
No harness.
No nothing.
Solo bouldering.
Because the warrior doesn't need ropes to climb.
Look, could you imagine it at the end of the movie, he's driving away like his kid. Elijah's like, so he's just walking, right? Yeah. So does he have a girlfriend? No, he doesn't have nothing like that. He does have a problem with prostitutes, a real. And you know what?
I cannot confirm or deny.
I
don't have any proof.
He frequents a lot of Asian parlor shops.
For some reason,
a
lot of brothels happen to know him.
Okay, look. I know Ryu's a good person. But one day the Dark Hado came out, right? And he went to his usually spot, right? And the girl, you are not invited here no more. No, get away. What happened? The Dark Hado.
Motherfucker got reviews on. He got Yelp reviews of him. Like, hey, stay away.
It was cool. Guy. Like usually, like my usual. Like he's on Twitter reading on this one girl who had to. Let me tell you about my usual dude named Ryu. This is his picture, but you see like this. You see like his eyes blurred out.
First of all, come on, man. Keep no.
Until today, he came. His gi was a different color. His eye was a little bit browner.
Stop it. You know damn well that was nothing more than a message board.
Yeah,
because Twitter did not exist.
That was a long.
A damn guest book entry.
Whoa, Eris. I'm sorry. Asia, early 90s. That girl disappeared.
She did because she had no family.
Hey, look, here's me. Hey, look, why y'all getting mad? Because it was dark. It was dark when we started talking about the sex before that, all right? Why y'all getting mad? No, why y'all leaving?
Dude, now here's my thing. Bison swoops out of nowhere and fucking psycho power and throws that motherfucker off a cliff edge. And Ken basically is, I can't use my legs anymore.
I like how this dude gets a whole legend of the kung fu.
He gets yeeted by he gets yeeted by the power of black people speed. That's what Bison had.
Dog, I'm mad that this dude said focus. Woo!
Hey, he had to get back to basics. So he had to get back to what his master says, because at first he gets up on his legs and it's like, it falls down. And then, boom, he has to focus. And they spend like 15 minutes of him and his master saying, one with the nature.
Like oneness.
Yeah.
Oneness for the heavens.
Ken, what are you? Ken, open your eyes. Ken, open them.
Now I got the power.
Dude.
We don't know why God created the white man. We don't know. I'd like to find out, but we don't know.
That's exactly what it was.
Let me make this very clear. I love Reed. I love Ken. Love every iteration of Ken and all that. Why y'all got to give it a kid?
The white privilege glow was just.
But here's the thing. Eris, real talk. The reason why you did is because guess who your two main stars of the whole shit is? Ryu and Ken.
It's Ryu and Ken.
How is it that everybody else in America was like, nah, Guile, nigga. That's what everybody want. We want Guile. All right, come on now.
They did.
He made that nigga skip frame.
I quit.
Meanwhile, look,
skipping frame.
Meanwhile, now again, Bison being the asshole villain that he is working over Ryu like a mother. He is working his ass for free. Motherfucker got a black eye, busted up fucking nose, just everything. It is hilarious, man.
Wait a second, Chris. Now, that is true. He can't even get to Ken because my man is just toying with him. However, when Ken comes back and we get the team up,
sir, you're not talking about the intro where Bison heard a whiff of red and then all of a sudden when he misses it, I'm like, wow, Bison, you really heard that guy come down like that?
No. I want to talk about the combo. I like to say the one combo in this movie that I wish was a combo in the game. When Ryu does a full 13-hit combo on Bison, like every shot is the red mist. Like every hit that connects.
Unbridled Negro rage.
I love the fact that he actually connected because first of all, he hits him with oh god, it wasn't even the cross up jumping roundhouse. He comes in full jumping roundhouse that for some reason was plus 15 on block. He caught Bison in full block stun and went to work.
But it came after he did the fucking Bison sweep on him, and Ryu decided,
oh no, that was my favorite. That was my favorite part because he yeets Ken into Ryu. And then comes in with the most disrespectful slide.
But here's the thing. Ryu apparently remembered.
Every slide move in his movie was disrespectful. Remember when Chuck Lee was running away from Vega and Vega was like, nah, bitch. Every slide tackle, every slide kick in this movie was disrespectful.
Ryu came recovered out of that with the alpha recovery roll.
No boy.
Bison didn't see that coming because like you said, Ryu saw red and was like, "You're getting these fucking hands," and it was like bit. I was like, whoa, hey.
That was one of my favorite Ryu moments of all time. Like, dude,
pissed off Bison.
You caught Bison with a full 13 hit combo, and guess what? Still couldn't knock him down. You could not. Bison ate all of that and gave him 3 hits, and Ryu was on the floor.
Bison got staggered before he did the right, and that's when Bison was like, "You son of a bitch! You put hands on me." All right, got your ass.
He's like, my man said, no one has ever done that to me before. I clearly underestimated this man.
Dog, all it took was Ryu grabbing my nigga's legs and him. That, you know what? I take that. That's fair. You got psycho power. You know what? We're back out.
I'm putting a stop to that right now by holding it.
Hey, you're mute. You're muted.
How do I keep following? Anyway, no, I was agreeing.
He was like, nah, nigga.
Said, hold this dude's leg so he can't teleport.
Hey, fair is fair. You got psycho power. Nah, nigga, you ain't. Nah.
I hate to be that person. It was that easy for him not to teleport.
Apparently, in that moment,
all you had to do was get him by the legs. I didn't know that.
It's called hubris, D. He clearly didn't see that move coming.
Shout out to the assist for Ryu.
I got that reference, just so you know.
I'm sick of all y'all for that, man. I'm sick of y'all just hitting it out the park.
Did you?
No, but shout out to Ryu's assist because that was all Kent needed for us to get. Kick. No, not the hurricane kick. Hurricane kick into Shoryuken into double Shinku Hadouken. That shit has been utilized in not just Street Fighter, but in other Capcom fighting games because it's been used. Matter of fact, the first time this was used in anything was Rival Schools.
Yep.
Dog, my man got fucking double Hadouken into his plane and it blew up, and you're thinking that's the end, and you're like, all right, cool visual, you know, everything's great. Chun-Li is right there, you know.
First of all,
just that your times apparently was on the case.
Wait. First of all, they were able to track down the location of Shadow Law, as it's called in this movie.
Enterprise ass face in Indonesia or whatever.
Hey, put it back up. Put it back up, Chris. Hold on. Let me see. 15 dead in New York subway. All right, I don't care about that. Anyway, go ahead.
the fact that it was both Interpol and the U.S. military joint operation came in, heaved rockets at this facility, blowing everything up, and let's be real. Let's really be real here. Murdering hundreds to thousands of Shadow Law employees.
Bob from the office just came in for the day, and then all of a sudden he ain't see his kids that night.
Listen, Kevin from accounting just came in on his day off to pick up some paperwork. He was not expecting to eat he was not expecting to eat a cave-in that facility. Okay?
Kevin was trying to work on the payroll because Bison forgot to put in his hours the previous Friday. Had to make the correction. He got pissed off. He got called in because Bison didn't put in his hours.
No, guys, the bigger thing. It was Denise's birthday today.
It's a big Shadowloo cake.
Hold on. Eric, Chris, think about it. Denise been working at Shadow Law for the last 7 years. They love her. She got pregnant. They were all with her when she got. They was making. She made.
Bison gifted her fucking Sizzler gift certificate and shit.
We all know that it was
Omaha Steaks coupons.
Listen. We all know that it's Bison. Like, listen, y'all. We all know that it's Bison's kid, but we just went along with it.
Exactly.
Hold on. So how many bison dollars he give you?
First of all, the Bison dollar printing machine was destroyed in that operation.
First off, you aim high.
Actually, what you say?
You aim high, sir. That ain't Bison's kid. That's Vega's kid. Because as I said earlier, he a rapist. All right.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? That is clearly Ballard's kid because he's the rapist. He's actually the rapist. What, you thought it was just the illegal gambling?
Why they gotta be the black man that's the racist? I was trying to book trends here and make a white guy.
Listen, it's already
Chris, I was going to say, what, you thought it was just the illegal gambling?
Gentlemen, this is already bad enough that Capcom of America had to switch the names around because they didn't want the Tyson estate to sue them. Do we really got to put his grape allegations in there? Do we really need to do that?
First off, I say what I said. Tyson may have did it. That's Tyson's name. All right. Mr. Ballard has not gone to court yet, so I don't know what you're talking about. What charges, sir? What charges? All right. What charges?
Vega's the one that got two illegitimate kids in the office running around. Got the kids all of a sudden have a fondness for sharp objects.
And D's gonna bring it out there. Is he that stereotypical bisexual dude of the 1990s? Oh yes, he is. He's one of the rude ones too. You know, the ones that go like, So yes, that's nice. That's nice, Daniel. Get in the room. Okay, I'm gonna get in the room.
He clearly exhibits that if you play CVS 1 or CVS 2. Anytime Vega is pitted against someone that is not of the beauty standard, my man literally does the shaking head animation before the fight starts.
Hey,
you put him against Yamazaki, he just shakes his head like, ugh, all right, let me fight this guy real quick.
You know what it is? Vega was up in the rafters of Chun-Li's place and was like, impressive, nice. Show me the alpha version.
You know, he was up there like this. I like that conditioner she using. I really do.
It's Pantene. It's Pantene. Is that Pantene? No, it's not Pantene.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
No, he look.
It's the 90s. It fits.
We gotta end this show because y'all keep on hitting me with these references. At the time, baby, we got to end the show.
Hey, CJ. Vega.
I killed Chun-Li.
Wait,
CJ.
CJ. Vega's inner monologue when Chun-Li enters the room. Oh my God, she's actually wearing the yellow shirt with the pink underwear. Oh my God, it actually works. It actually goes together. She's tying her hair up in a bun. I can't believe I'm actually about to stab and slash this woman.
I really don't.
It would truly be an honor,
like,
to do this.
I really don't want to do this, but at the same time, it's going to be so satisfying to do it.
Also, I have a lot of bison bucks headed my way. I'm not dropping the bison dollars. I'm not dropping that. That's a form of currency.
After Interpol, the United States blew up fucking Shadow, them bison dollars went down at like the crypto. That shit's worth zero.
Look, guys, I just know for a fact
bison dollars was crypto before crypto.
Imagine as the feds are blowing up that whole temple, right? Somewhere in, I don't know, Cyprus, there's an office building. They're just throwing away. They're just dumping stuff.
Shredding all the documentation.
No, Eris. Hey, look, that one coordinated group just doing that thing where they're shredding stuff and they're like backing out the room, slowly throwing gasoline.
Hey,
bro, everybody in that office has a disappearer on speed dial.
Okay. Let's see. That happened. There was the office of Sweden, the office in Argentina.
Can I just point out the fact that mad, despite me mentioning this whole thing,
the Miami office, they went silent, man.
I'm just saying,
all of this.
Go ahead.
There was also something else too. I do believe that once Shadow Law's base was destroyed, all of the monitor cyborgs, because remember they were on every planet. They were on every single point of the Earth. I think that they had the full Gundam self-destruct built in to where you can barely use them for parts. You can't reverse engineer nothing.
I think
hold up, Prime, help me out. Do you think that's what that was the case?
I don't think so. They probably had a moment where the network went down and they were like, "Oh shit, we're free."
You think they became sentient? They're full Skynet. Okay, all right.
Can you imagine this?
One became a bus driver.
No,
his name is Melvin. He works downtown. You know, works at a little subway.
Hold on. He hits you with this line. I just want a quiet life.
One cyborg actually had a family.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Hold up, is this like it's like the beginning? It's like the beginning of Blade Runner 2045. Batista's fucking damn synthoid was just a farmer, and he just wanted to be left alone, but the fucking Blade Runner had to kill his ass. I was like, that's bullshit. He was just a fucking.
Just imagine, like about a decade or so later, right? That same robot is in a house. He's about to commit suicide, and the cop is like, I don't understand this. I wasn't created to do this. Like, what do you mean you're not created? And he looks at the back of his head. He sees like the Shadow Law tattoo. What are you? Kill me. No, man. What are you?
Actually, I just remember one more thing I remembered. I just remembered that when the U.S. military and Interpol got together and blew up the whole Shadow Law facility, I just remembered that it's Sunday when they did that, because otherwise, that place would have been completely filled up by Monday morning.
Yeah, look.
It's Sunday. Yeah.
So was you trying to say, so Diane's alive?
Yeah, because it's Sunday. Those buildings would have been filled up tomorrow. And by the way, you can see their parachutes. They're all okay.
Eris. Oh my God, her two kids and a Labrador. They're going to be together.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Also, by the way, they knew that the Interpol and the U.S. military were coming, so the entire facility was evacuated anyway.
Oh, that little bald-headed nigga, he made sure of this.
No, sir. Unfortunately, Earl, the janitor, got fucking killed.
On his day off? Come on, man.
On his Sunday cleaning the offices, he wasn't privy to the email going around about the Interpol and US government.
And think about it. It's Sunday. Ain't nobody in there. He
listened to his headphones, his Sony headphones.
No,
Sony headphones.
Hard cut the K from catering going, finally got that son of a bitch.
Think about it, Chris. No, he doesn't have the headphones in. No, he has a stereo blast, a low rider. He had a good old day. Look, like he prepared for his break, man. About to dig outside, got the cigarette. Fuck all them helicopters.
What are all these Blackhawks doing here?
What? Is that a missile? Fuck.
You want a training exercise today? What is that loud whistling?
Man.
Smell like smoking in here.
No.
I do believe no.
Wait,
soldiers.
Them niggas back early.
Bro, soldiers were not. There were no foot soldiers on the ground. There were no boots on the ground at all. This was all airstrikes.
Man,
I didn't know it was operation run by Obama.
You know what, sir?
It was all airstrikes that destroyed that place.
Number one, Prime. You're right, but at the same time, this is the 90s. You have to keep it to the 90s. I didn't know this was Desert Storm.
It was.
No.
This is Desert Storm. Desert Storm on the ground.
Hey, Brian,
this is Desert Storm in the air.
Brian, when you said that right there, that wasn't Obama. Here's look. Hey son, put some respect on my name. That was me.
Exactly.
That was me.
The originator of drones, sir.
Like, you know how many Asians I done fucking killed, and none of you know about it. No, seriously, y'all. Look at what Bill Clinton has did to the South Pacific. Yeah, it's actually a thing that he's kind of gotten away with. Anyway, go ahead.
You want to see my platinum joystick? You
He has
pick up sticks, bitches. Huh? What?
He has a fight stick. I would imagine. I
main with DJ. Yeah, I know he's a charge character, but you see me on it.
Guys, we have to talk about the ending that was just so out there. So apparently, Ken drops off Ryu on Route 66.
So you cool, bro? Yeah, you good. And you don't want them new Jordans. It's like you don't want them new Jordans. I get you, right?
Like, it's concrete. It's asphalt there, bro. It's kind of.
I got some New Balances over here. If you want.
Actually, no. You know what you just said. You don't want those new Jordans. Again, who's Michael Jordan? Ryu.
Can I at least give you some socks, bro? Like it's on my conscience if I don't get something, dog.
You got no. Hey, thank you. Probably like this. You got enough underwear, man? Yes, I do. I'm just making sure, bro. I'm just.
Does Magic Johnson have shoes?
Hey, look, man. You know I got. Look, man. You know I got money. You know I got money.
It's like Magic Johnson's tired.
Actually,
flip flops at least for you, man. It's hot as fuck out there. Come on, man.
Got some Nike flip flops over here if you want them. You know,
say it, man.
Adidas's.
And you know, Ken. You sure you don't want no money? Here's Ryu, dude. I got probably more money than you. No, you don't. Here's Ken. Stop. No, you don't. Stop.
Look, Ryu. I'm just saying. I picked it out for you, bro.
First off, Ryu doesn't have appreciation for shoes.
No, errors.
The next. I'm just saying. The next street fight he gets in, them shits is getting fucked up from a hurricane.
Also,
kick.
errors. Just to be real.
I'm just saying you're gonna be doing a lot of walking. It's comfortable.
Errors. And Ryu's
I imagine you would pick up I imagine you would play basketball sometime in your travels.
Errors.
Isn't Kenya on your next stop?
Errors, stop. Because you know for a fact, Ryu, the second he saw laces,
blue screen of death.
No. Lace lock, my brother. Lace lock.
Nigga, 93. Yo, you showed them lace locks.
Those are lace locks in 93.
Nah, man, that was like super rich. No, Ken had them. Then.
Ken, it's a gift from Ken. Come on.
Ken was rich. Ken was rich.
Listen, I would imagine Ken would give Ryu a pair of J's. I'm just saying.
The point is,
hey, look at this like this. No, before they left. Hey, Ken, this is a thing I heard from a guy. He said the information superhighway, and he said something about a Yahoo. What the fuck is that? I don't know, man. But I think you should invest in it. Okay,
you should really invest in this thing, this pile dog pile thing.
Why you trying to make Ken lose money? Why you trying to do that?
No.
Why you trying to feed that dumb fan theory that Eliza left him? Don't do that.
No, D. Stop it. First of all, he invests in it and he knows when to pull out.
Pull out.
Hey, as a dude that got two kids. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. The master. First of all, Chris. The Masters Foundation keeps track of everything. That company has never gone broke.
Here's the funny thing about that.
You ain't never heard the story about the Masters Foundation losing money.
No, here's the thing. How canon is the Masters Foundation? Like, it exists, but it's like, what do y'all do, man? We're a foundation. Like, that's what it feels
like. He's like a non-profit, essentially.
Well, it exists to the point where they co-sponsored the CVS 2 tournament.
Eric, pharmaceuticals and drug money. I thought so. Okay, cool.
Well, hold on. They were also responsible for financing Fei Long's movie, provided Ken plays a character.
See, when you say it like that, here's what I'm thinking in my head is when I hear that, it's like, So what did Ken's great grandfather do during Prohibition? What did he do?
No, here's the thing. So we're getting these end credits. Ryu is walking along this highway, and we cut to a truck that's coming up. And sure as shit, it's Bison in a fucking truck.
In the Shadow Law U-Haul truck.
And we see Ryu.
Shadow Law Peterbilt.
And we see Ryu with the Shadowloo robot computer watching the fight and him leaping up at the truck. And are you ready?
Corn!
You know, I got to ask y'all this question. Ryu attacking this Peterbilt is a lot like the 3 Honda Civics in Fast and Furious trying to take down a Peterbilt to rob it. the level of bullshitito here.
It's Ryu. He can do everything. He's the
no.
everyman.
No.
He's the
No.
So
stop it, CJ.
You believe
Stop
it if
it.
it was
I
a
need
white
you.
Honda?
I need you to stop it right now.
Wait.
What, Prime?
Would you have believed if it was a white Honda like in the fucking bonus?
Shut
thing?
up!
No, I need you to stop it too, Prime. Go get help. All right. That is a full Peterbilt.
Yo, I like how the Mack truck. Banana.
Bison said, "I can't run these hands, but you get this fucking 18-wheel up your ass right now."
Well.
Bison,
It looks like me and the force of Optimus Prime would be the only way we can take you down.
And Boston's like,
on.
I can't beat you in this life, but I'm gonna Izakata the fuck out your ass.
Son, and how is it that Bison comes back with a fresh drip?
Man,
It's not that he's driving it; he's driving it in full Bison, just teeth. But that's all you see.
oh my god, man! Like I'm just.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh god.
Oh man, I just, you know what?
He leaped into the air thinking that he was going to try to kick the window. No, sir, this is not an like an E60 a Mercedes Benz. Okay, this is a Peterbilt.
You sir are not a believer, all right? You're not a believer.
I am not. No, I'm not
Ryu
believing.
and-
I'm not believing any of this. Him
Ryu-
taking.
Hey,
Hold
dog.
on. Wait. Hold on. I can believe the special stage of every World Warrior taking out a BMW. I can believe that. I can believe Ryu freaking jumping roundhouse through a Mercedes. I can believe that. This is a Peterbilt. Okay, he is trying to kick Optimus Prime.
Can I be real?
I'm not.
These two, Ryu and Ken in this movie, were of the age of 27 years old. That is a hard 27 years old for Ryu.
Well, he walks everywhere. What you want him to look like, Chris?
I feel somebody as healthy as that, is not going to look like a hard 27.
No, but Chris, think about this. When you're 27, okay, it's 27. You're a martial artist. At the same time, you try to balance healthy lifestyle with stress-free living, but you're also a traveler. So it's give and take. Something's got to give.
Hey, Chris,
the youthfulness is gonna age just a little bit quicker.
You forget that we seen 2 full scenes of Ryu walking in front of a mountain saying, okay, you really think that's going to make you look good? No, you're going to have lines. You will have lines.
That is fair. Cody got rehabbed to be a mayor.
No. I'm going to answer that. He directed this to me. I'm going to answer that question. Cody being mayor of Metro City is believable. Why? Because Rocky Balboa said it. If I can change, you can change. Everybody can change.
But also, he went to jail just for fighting.
He went to jail on purpose because he was. Hold on, and he went to jail because he was bored, Chris.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. It's not
bad
like he
plot.
went.
A bad plot is how he got the jail.
That's what I'm saying, because it's not like he went to jail for like
a shitty game is why he went.
Yeah, it's not like Cody went to jail for murdering somebody or some shit. It's like, oh, he was just fighting.
I just like that Cody did it. I just like Cody. Cody went to jail and then came out of jail. He got to be mayor, and I'm thinking to myself, white privilege, just white privilege is how he survived this. I love it.
Meanwhile, his counterpart in Streets of Rage just drank too much natties and got fat.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, what about you, guy? Well, I got with that one little, I got with that black girl, and I apparently got another child walking around named Kim.
So
look. I ain't look. If anybody tell you, yeah, I took care of her. I didn't know Kim until she was like 15. I didn't know she was. Look, Chris. Thank you, Chris. I didn't know she was even around till she was 14. Yeah, I had to lie to her.
That'd be hilarious.
I had to tell her that I knew who she was.
That'd be hilarious if she's Guy's kid. I'm sorry. That would be like
she's Guy's kid to me. Guy had sex with that one black girl who I think Asian dudes are cute. That's what happened.
So with all this being said, the movie ends the way it does. Again, this movie, huge impact for anime-based fighting games. Yeah. Not just in America, but just for Capcom in general. Hell, I would say just for Street Fighter in general, this movie had a huge impact. It became, because not only did it become the most back to the well type I'm sorry, the most back to the well blueprint for a lot of anime based on fighting game movies. It's it also became heavily utilized and heavily referenced in pop culture in general.
I think one thing we're forgetting is that this was an animated feature movie, so it was a feature film in Japan.
Yeah, it was a feature film.
So, the production level of this thing is going to be big, and this was during the time where video game companies were like, we're not only making a video game, but we're having a manga, we're having a video movie.
Shit made 30 million in Japan. That's insane.
That's insane. In Japan, that's a lot.
30 million. That's 1994.
In 1994.
That's a lot.
Off the strength of the Super Turbo game.
And bear in mind, that's 30 million counting the theater and also fucking home video sales. That's a lot.
But when you look at old properties and some of them video games and all that back in Japan, and notice that they had video game, the whole thing with it. Just Street Fighter was one of the best at it. You know what I'm saying? It did everything correct and all the rest of that shit, man. It really established Capcom as this powerhouse, not only with video games but entertainment in general. You know what I mean? It really stepped up a lot of their name and all the rest of that. I think. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm looking at the video sales because thank God for Google when they bringing it up and stuff. For it to top out in video sales in 1994, when you have heavy hitters like Batman Forever on the home video market and Star Wars trilogy and Cinderella and all that stuff.
You gotta also remember, Chris,
pretty huge.
It was top over here in America. Now, granted, here's the funny thing. And today, if they brought that movie out, it would have went straight to the movie theaters. But back then in the 90s, hell no, this thing didn't see a movie theater back then. But like we already talked about, Sony was like, it's gonna be all right over here. Don't worry. Put that bitch on the tape. It'll be fine. and it did like gangbusters, bro.
And I said, it's amazing that it took so many years for us to finally get like the definitive, like I said, thank God for Discotheque, because me and Prime have some praises for them all the time. Discotheque. Like they really know how to give you extras. There's people behind there that's just like, yo, we're gonna give people the definitive version, so they're not running around with like 50 bajillion versions of this one movie. It's just like, CJ, here it is.
CJ, if you have a home theater system with the right streaming equipment, you don't need physical media.
Streaming, even though, hold up. Now here's the funny thing. D saw this on YouTube. There's a whole Street
Fighter version of it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
And like I said, that shocked me. That version, the full version, was on YouTube.
Now I don't know who has the distribution rights for this though. Besides Discotheque with the movies, but who?
Hold on, Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has it.
Dude, Crunchyroll has it. VRV has it. Wow. I believe Retro Crush. Hold on. Yeah, Prime has it. Retro Crush has it. A lot of people, like a lot of services, have this movie. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it was on Tubi.
I mean,
I bet it is.
I bet it is on Tubi. You know, it's just one of those movies that's everywhere. But that being said, though, I'm just like, I wasn't shocked it was going to be on YouTube, but this cut. You know what I mean?
It's been on YouTube before.
Yeah, exactly. Again, Eris, I didn't see Chun-Li boobies in that one.
No, we didn't see Chun-Li cheeks.
I didn't see boobies. Either way, I'm your boy. I'm your boy in the courtroom.
I mean, on YouTube, it's funny because the video is literally like 60 frames per second, 720p Street Fighter,
which is very interesting to watch. It's very interesting to see this movie running at 60 FPS because it's like
there are a couple scenes where it does kind of flow better.
Yeah. There's because it's like watching this movie and you got one of those TVs got the freaking 120 refresh rate. So when you watch a cartoon or an anime using that technology, it's like, it's a little jarring.
It is.
Sometimes I hate it when it works and then it's like it works and then instantly it's like
it's like why?
It works and then it takes a dump.
Oh my god, I hate it because it'll be like, ooh, you see the way it what they doing now?
But I would say overall though, this movie definitely is a gem for a lot of us that were like early anime watchers and stuff. It was just like it was something that if you watch like back in the day when you were hard up for watching anime, and it's like, oh shit, manga video, I gotta get this, and then
for me,
that is also a good adaptation of the game.
It is. I mean, you took something that didn't have too much. Well, I ain't gonna say too much. You took something that didn't have much of a story to go on, because the only thing that they had to go on as far as story was mainly the backstory and endings of all the characters. They had to form a whole story around that, which this movie does very well, by the way. They managed to get everybody from Super Turbo in this movie.
It's like, why does Chun-Li hate Bison? Oh, because Bison killed her dad. All right, cool. Why does Gal hate Bison? Because evil bad guy.
Kill the partner.
Yeah, kill the partner.
Kill his partner.
And why is Ryu roaming around the world? Because he's the world warrior. He just wants a challenge. That's
they
all
kept it very simple, and they got all the characters in there. I give them that.
Like, everybody's in it, whether they're in it for a minute or, again, you guys like to call, is this fight scene even necessary? Like Blanca and Zangief. No, it isn't. Hold on. No, it isn't. But we're actually getting like several things in this one scene alone. Number one, you got Balrog's stage, which is the Vegas casino stage. Number two, you're getting these two characters fighting, which, by the way, we probably would have never seen them in any other capacity of the movie.
Yeah. So yeah.
Everybody in the movie. I just said they count everybody. Yeah, so everybody.
So D, I think you told me and Sue the.
Oh yeah.
So next time, everybody.
Yeah, next time we gotta go back. We gotta go back to the future because everything's fucked up. Apparently, I don't want to tell y'all this. A white guy we don't know, his life is shit. And we have to fix it.
It's your kids, John. It's your kids, Marty.
It's your kids, Marty. It's your kids. I'm like, what is so bad with his kids that it requires me? That's like, and we look at what he went back for. It's like, you know what? You could have let that go. I don't think he needed to fuck with time and space with that shit.
Well, dude, we wouldn't have got those boss ass fucking Nike shoes.
Also, we would have never got. Look. Also, we would have never.
Still can't get anyway.
And we would have never got the sports almanac as well either.
I like how that trigger air is like, fuck Nike and them goddamn shoes. I'm like, oh shit, beef.
Anyway, that's what we're gonna do next week, y'all. Back to the Future 2. So make like a tree, get out of here. Let's make like a tree and leave. You sound like a freaking idiot every time you say that.
Anyways, we will catch you guys later. Thanks, Prime, for joining in on our shenanigans.
Well, thank you for having me.
Always. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Wiedersehen.